do you guys price match? For the love of God, that's like the 15th time today. Matt, I need your help. Matt, I really need you guys to actually like get on a video right now and tell everybody about our price matching, because this is like the 15th message I've gotten today about price matching. So please, for the love of God, make the video.
I don't understand it. I mean, day in, day out, nonstop. Phone calls, messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. Do you price match? Can you price match? These guys are having a sale. Those guys are having a sale. Price match this, price match that. We do price match here at The Real Shot. We will price match any of our competitors because we price match. I mean, we're talking price match. Seriously. All these amazing products and all you people care about is price match. We do price match, and that's all I'm gonna say. Get into The Real Shot, bring a competitor's ad, and we will price match. I'm out of here.
Stop into Sportamotive now and get that new Mercury outboard tracker or nitro fishing boat you've been wanting. We offer no haggle, no hassle pricing. Celebrating 36 years in business, we're Sportamotive, your authorized tracker boat dealer.
The Real Shot is Wisconsin's #1 independent outdoors pro shop that specializes in bass fishing gear and tackle. We've got all of the biggest and most sought-after brands in bass fishing all under one roof. Our online shop has a massive catalog of some of the greatest bass products you'll need to find success on the water. We ship fast and nationwide, so head on over and see what we have to offer by visiting www.therealshot.com today.
The Real Shot. Sounds like we've got what you need.
This is the true story
of 32 anglers picked to fish for walleyes.
Travel across the country and have their tournament days streamed live.
To find out what happens when anglers stop using live bait.
Start throwing back dinks.
And start getting real. The Professional Walleye Series 2021.
It'll be the same thing. We're not cowboys today.
It's crazy how good those pick. I can hear myself plain as day.
I don't know what happened. Lost
but I will have to get the bow up a little bit now to not get you wet.
So getting comms up, 1 sec.
That doesn't matter now. I'd have to set everything down to.
Sounds like we're live.
Yeah.
What is up, everybody? Woo, 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 woo. All right, well, we apologize for the delay and the start today. We had a couple of technical issues. We got it all worked out. We're live. Wolf River, right, guys?
Wolf River.
Yeah. Woo! I'm Matt Trotz, host of The Guide to Life. I got Andy Cleveland and Daryl Christensen with me. This is the Head-to-Head Three Stooges show. So we're out here gonna try to find some smallmouth bass today on the Wolf River, and it's pretty windy, you can see, as the Wolf River.
Right, well, you know, typically, with the thousands of acres that we have out here with the Wolf River, current's a big thing.
Current is a big thing. So currently, But we did go out and actually do a little bit of fishing while we were waiting to get our issue figured out, and we boated 3 nice smallmouth bass, Daryl. Yeah,
Right.
baby. And Daryl is putting on a clinic for gobies today. And for those who are head-to-head fans, make sure you pay a lot of attention because this guy is going to give us a clinic on the jig and spoon today, right, Daryl?
I am.
He's been doing a lot of it already this morning and catching a ton of gobies on it. Plus, he's been catching some real nice smallmouth, or a nice smallmouth. So, all right, hang with us. We're going to motor out there. We're going to get to our spot, and then we're going to get right back to some smallie fishing. So, Travis, show them the beautiful Wolf River scenery.
Show them out that way.
Show them how pretty the Wolf River looks today. A little wider than I'm used to seeing it. Well, we've had a lot of high water lately, guys.
All right, we're gonna power up.
Let's motor it.
This is about as fast as we're gonna run with the waves.
Make sure to share it.
Like and share.
Yeah. The big stuff won't come for a while. Travis! Daryl, when's the last time you seen the Wolf River this choppy?
Last week. When that tornado came through.
We already took our Dramamine.
I heard there's 4 to 5 footers out here today, Daryl. What's your thoughts?
This is 5 feet.
So there are Daryl height waves out here today.
That's not good. Nice smallie job.
Yeah, nice smallie job.
Sharks are circling out here.
They are. Weird. There was no boats out here before. One last one. One last big one.
And just like that, we're up.
All right.
Just like that.
Excuse me,
Right
Kim.
here's where I caught my fish.
Ho!
You need a hand there, big guy?
No, I'm okay. All right. And I switched.
Kind of chappy.
So I get a goby on the first cast.
All right, so what we're really, you know, obviously we're not on the Wolf River, we're up in Sturgeon Bay today, and what we're doing is it's kind of a classic summer pattern, right? It's just out here, there's a big hump, you have depth, right? You know, this hump right now, 23 feet, it drops off into 30, you know, plus feet, but as the wind is blowing in, there's a decent amount of wind. You know, we got 2-3 footers out here this morning, but that creates the current that's going to be up here washing stuff over the hump. And so typically when there's current blowing in, that helps concentrate the fish. And so really what we're doing is just fishing a classic summer pattern. This is offshore fishing, Sturgeon Bay 101. We're keeping it basics. I'm throwing a tube. This is a get bit bait tube, 1/4 ounce jig as we're throwing it around. Daryl's throwing a jig and spoon. Matt, he whacked one on an A-rig right away. So really not a set pattern as far as what's going on. But the thing that I like seeing is on the graph, we're seeing lots of signs of life. And I don't know if you can get a shot of this or not. But
you didn't make them walk up there in this stuff?
Well, I don't know if you can zoom in and see it, but you can see underneath us, there's a lot of fish. So there's what you want to look for when you come up to a hump is you want to see, hey, am I seeing signs of life? If you're seeing signs of life, that's a good thing to kind of sit and figure it out. But if you don't get bit, move on to the next. But fortunately, so far, we've gotten some positive feedback. So I'm excited to see what happens. So I'm going to get this thing in the water and have at her. There's a few more guys out here than we were out here just a little bit ago.
Let's get the chandelier fired up.
The chandelier.
So Daryl, head-to-head fans want to know the classic jigging spoon technique. You want to talk about it?
Fire it out there. Watch your line all the way down. And the line makes a big moan, go slack. You know you get bottom. Crank it up, snap it. Let it free fall back so it goes again. Snap it up. A lot of times these fish will put them right up off the bottom. If you don't let it hit bottom, you're going to get way fewer fish.
Okay.
You might get fewer snails, and lose a few spoons, but that's basically all I'm throwing.
See that?
Half-ounce Hopkins spoon. Throwing gold right now because the water's got some stain to it. Show me again. Throwing gold right now because the water's a little bit stained. If the water was clear, I'd be throwing silver, maybe silver and purple. Silver and purple is a classic goby bait. You want to catch a lot of goby, but it's the same color as a goby, so both walleyes and smallies like that color.
And you said a lot of them are hitting on the drop, or they're hitting on the fall. What are they doing?
They're hitting it when it hits bottom.
Okay.
They follow it, they chase it. When it hits bottom, it stays on the bottom. You just pick it up. Your line just jumps to it. You can fish the spoon with a spinning rod on it. It's a lot easier on the shoulder. Get a better hook there. If it was calm, I would work it all the way back to the boat with the wave and the fact that we're drifting. Once it swings around behind the boat, I just crank it in.
Crank it in.
It's a fairly light half-ounce. I just went a little bit lighter. Thought maybe I'd get less gobies and a few more smallies. The lighter spoon.
Yeah, there's a lot more boat pressure out here now.
Yeah, there is. And if you look at them, there's a lot of guys, you know, driving around, looking around, and guys are using their electronics. They're looking for life.
Well, you can see some, you know, the reason that we're drifting is obviously 4 people in a boat, Andy. It's a lot harder to spot lock. We'd be taking on water. I mean, you can look at that boat right there. That dude's moving 3 to 4 feet up in the air with each bounce. So
right. If we tried to spot lock right now with the amount of people we have in here, we'd be washing the front deck regularly.
Daryl just got ripped on. So we're out here just kind of looking at the humps. Nope. My lovely lady lumps, you know what I'm saying?
The lumps.
So this is, I'm throwing the chandelier out here, the Kyle Carpenter special. Couple different Kitex on it. I like a couple different color blades on here just for some interest, and you can see I got a bigger one in the middle. And the first smallie I caught on it today actually hit that middle one. And there's a video we'll put out there a little bit later on. Travis did a phenomenal net job on that one, Trav.
He did.
Freaking nailed it. We got a sailboat coming out here.
We got a slalom course for this guy set up.
Oh. That's crazy to me that them gobies hit that thing.
Yeah.
That's what those smallies and walleyes are eating out here.
Match the hatch, Daryl.
That's the hatch. They don't make a brown jiggy.
It's a great day for sailing.
Sure is. So we had the opportunity to, you know, for all 3 of us commentators for Head to Head to get together. So that's what today is all about, right? You know, a little camaraderie, a little bonding time for the 3 of us.
A little healing too.
A little Why is there healing going on?
You know, just gotta be some healing, man. We take our lumps through the years, right, or through this past year.
Well, ever since, you know, the 3 of us have been working together this year, we've talked about getting out and trying to do one of these, and
right.
Hopefully we can have a little fun today. And like in typical fashion, we catch the fish off camera, but we're hoping to catch a couple today. But a lot of today is going to be, like the post description said, a lot of limits of laughs.
Oh yeah.
And maybe a couple of fish to show you.
After we get these cats in, we're gonna go back up top and do another drift down. We'll slide over a little bit on our drift. And sometimes when it's windy like this, drifting is the best way to go about it. Daryl's back there missing.
Another swing and a miss.
Another swing and a miss, but you know, sometimes it's best just to use the wind, you know, instead of trying to fight it. It's best just to, you know, just make drifts across whatever you're going and do the best you can. A lot of guys will drag tubes out here, which is a very effective technique under windy conditions.
All right, so this is going to be kind of the game plan all day, right? A lot of moving and grooving.
Yeah, you know, just kind of going back and forth. The wind's supposed to lay down, you know, so in a couple hours this thing should settle down. We should be able to do more of position fishing where we can hit the spot lock and hold in a spot. Even from this morning, when you look, when we first came out here, it was steady 3s with occasional 4s. Now it's steady 2s with occasional 3s. So it's laying down pretty good. I'd imagine another hour we're going to be able to use the trolling motor and weave through where we want to fish.
All right, well, let's do it. Did you share it yet? Have you shared it?
Like
have
it
you shared
and
it?
share it.
Have you shared it? Daryl, have you shared it?
I shared it.
Oh, look at this guy. He even puts my rods away for me. All right.
I'm not disappointed actually in that trip. I definitely had 2 good fish hit that.
Yeah.
I might have to go back to my bigger spoon.
Since I'm here, you're there. Why don't you sit middle?
It's actually easy for me to get back off.
From that spot? Okay.
Man, I wish I'd have stuck that first fish.
Me too, Daryl. It's kind of disappointing, Daryl.
I know, man.
Legendary Daryl Christensen never misses a fish.
I get him on this trip.
You might need to move Daryl's mic back out on the outside. Aaron said he's getting quiet.
You gotta gnaw this portion. It's like you never put a mic on before, Daryl. Woo!
Every time I put a mic on, Jack moves it.
Can you clip it lower?
I can't see it.
Right here.
My head don't go that way.
I do it. I always have to throat punch you right now with a wave. Once we stop moving, you should be able to just grab it and kind of pin it down lower if you could.
Talk into your mic once, Daryl.
What'd you say?
Look at those fish holding off the edge.
Oh, big ball of goodness. All right, fire drill.
Oh!
Alright.
Yep. I gotta get dressed, Daryl, in the mornings as well.
Oh no.
Since we live close to each other, he comes out to my house and I get him dressed.
Oh!
Feed him his oatmeal.
Oh! How come you never offered me that?
You live too far away.
I'm on your way to work.
Feed him his oatmeal, wipe his jaw. All right, let's get the dang helicopter ring out. Cartman.
We're in 30 feet right now, 28, 29.
I think they're suspended at about 6 inches of water. Daryl, when you fish tourneys up here, how'd you do? So Daryl, if you were ever gonna fish a tourney,
So Travis, our cameraman, he said this is his first time out here.
he's a freaking liar. He's been out here on guided life trips.
He said that doesn't count.
Come on, jig and spoon.
I'm gonna fish out in 80 feet of water. I'm putting it
I didn't know the Wolf River got 80 feet.
Or you count the spoon down. You know, when I got to 40.
Did you start losing breath?
He started losing focus.
Oh, Goby.
Goby bite.
I started losing my breath.
Oh my God.
Oh,
My side's aching already.
we've asked for it all year to see the jig and spoon bite, and you're getting to see it.
Yeah.
You're getting to see it.
So I got a question. If PWS anglers see this, is that an unfair advantage?
Well, we don't have an event on the Wolf River this year. So.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
But they could lock it in the archives if we come out here next year. Doing a jig.
Hey, Daryl, what has been your biggest thrill working with Matt Trotz, the legend?
Oh!
Did you see that hit? He just rocked me.
Daryl, I'm gonna put a jigging spoon on. Would you hook up? Do we have to put a stinger hook on that?
Can we?
He rocked that spoon.
Oh shoot!
Still feel it.
Man, I thought I was giving you a penalty.
I know. Yeah. That's a shoot.
Nice audible.
What's about your working with the Hall of Famer?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, podcast Hall of Famer, Matt Cross.
Yeah. Is there just a regular Joe Rogan over here?
Everybody, you know, what I see, here's the thing.
I'm not sure where this is gonna go, but I like it.
Women just love it. I'm just kind of along for the ride.
I feel like Joe O'Connor right now.
Your comment about Okada was spot on. You go on a double date with him, he's leaving with both girls.
I tell you, there are days, Daryl, where it's a grind, right, buddy? But the best thing is like when we're actually getting the talk portion and not on this camera portion, and I look over at Daryl, and like there's never a dull moment. Daryl gives you like facial expressions. He gives you hand gestures all the time. I mean, it's hard to explain what it actually is, but it's just like, yep, that's why this job doesn't suck.
Right. I got the Goldie spoon of death on here. That's deep.
But it,
man, look at these marks on here. You look at this graph, and I mean, there's.
The fish are always on yours.
All right, so we got to tell the story. So, well, obviously we had a little bit of issues. So we came out and just made sure that we weren't going to die first and foremost, right? So we came out in the boat, and Daryl's going through his jig and spoons, and he's hooking up, like he's catching a bunch of gobies, and all of a sudden he just tiptoes into one, and he's got a big one on. And right away, like Travis at the time was fishing, just like he did right there. And so anyways, Daryl's fighting this nice smallmouth. And Travis has got his video or his phone in one hand filming. And I'm throwing this A-rig, and all of a sudden, like boat side, I hook up, right? First thing Andy says, as Daryl's been fighting his fish for about 3.5 hours, and he goes, Travis, hook Matt's first. Daryl turns
No, because your fish was on the surface right by the net, and I didn't know if Travis saw him. Just like, well, grab that one first, and then he can grab Daryl's. I didn't know Daryl was back there naming it and petting it and doing all kinds of stuff. Well, then we get, yours comes off, Travis does this
phenomenal net job.
Miracle net job, and then all of a sudden I look back at Daryl, he's got that sad emoji face on, and I'm like, Daryl, what happened? He didn't have his pet anymore.
He looks at Andy, he's like, thanks a lot, man. I think you had a better choice word for that, right?
Yeah, he served his 15-minute penalty.
Backhand shore. Oh man, this is gonna be a little bit of a fun. So okay, so we're fishing humps out here, right?
Yes.
Is it just like one big continuous hump that you're searching for, or what do you, Andy, in the graph, what are you looking for?
So, out here where we're at, obviously I spent time out here, I graphed this whole area, and this thing has its structure, right, where you got the contours moving up and down, and we're going over areas that I like how the current's coming up on and going over. And that's really what we're concentrating on is more of a, it's not really a spot, but an area that is more what I like to see with how the current is. And as you can see, like when we were drifting, we drifted where all these boats are sitting earlier. So it's a big area, and you just start breaking down the pattern within the pattern. Well, this morning we caught them on 3 different techniques, 3 different locations, and in different depths in the water column. So we really weren't cluing in on any one specific thing. And as you look at right now how we're fishing, we got 3 different patterns going again, and there's a pro pointer right there. when you're in a boat and you're still searching and trying to find what to do, don't all be throwing the same thing. Throw different things, cover different areas in the water column, and try and break it down as best you can.
Are you gonna throw that jerk bait at all?
I want to, but just because I caught that fish on
the tube.
But that's definitely something that I should break up. So I'll probably throw it on the next trip.
Daryl's just chucking gobies everywhere.
You just hook up again?
Yeah, did you just see that one just come flying by?
Well, we almost had at the dock, I thought Daryl was, you know, BSing, but he's like, we just had a little mink almost come in the boat. And I was like, what?
He thought he was seeing stuff.
Yeah.
He was senile.
I asked, I go, are you sure? And he goes, I'm not crazy.
Easy with the senile.
Probably more for me than it is for you. Oh, man.
Yeah, see, we got another guy coming in too now.
Yeah.
So
obviously this is a good community hole right here.
it is, you know, there's no secret about where we're sitting.
And there is a tournament up here tomorrow, so that's why there's a lot of guys.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
What tournament is it?
A bass tournament?
Perfect. Yeah. That would make sense. Is Kyle in that one?
I don't know if he's fishing it or not.
Because Kyle, if you are, I can tell you what's not working right now, buddy.
Everything that we got on.
See, there was a bite window.
I want to test here. So there's a gentleman 2 boats over there. He's a pro bass angler, and he said he wanted to fish tomorrow's event. Get out of here!
Nope.
But he was looking for a partner. So if anybody's looking to bass fish tomorrow, contact Luke Shredder. Let's see if he gets any messages. He's an NPFL pro, and we're looking right at him.
Shredder like the cheese?
S-H-R-A-D-E-R. Shredder. I talked to him once. Just one time. And then another time.
Is he shredded?
He's pretty jacked, bro.
Doggone, I got excited there for a second. I felt that little, I think that might have been a gob.
Was it?
I think Daryl's goby came over.
So what weight are you throwing, Daryl, on your jigging spoon?
Right now I'm throwing 3/8 ounce. I was throwing a 1/2 ounce earlier. And go a little smaller. Normally I like to throw a smaller spoon for a smallmouth than I do for walleye. Well, I might go back because they were hitting the other way a little better.
Yeah.
I had 2 really good slams on the spoon, and the smaller one wider than it looked like.
You know, I think at some point. Right. I think at some point, Andy, it might be interesting to put a jigging spoon on and just see what it's all about.
I'm definitely curious. I've watched it. I've got a chance to fish with Daryl a couple times.
You got fluorocarbon on there, you said?
Yeah, I got 8 pound fluorocarbon.
Just 8, huh?
A little light, but a lot of guys use 8 pounds.
That would be interesting. Look at that again, and they're actually eating it.
They are eating it.
That's crazy.
No, the guided life is no life bait.
Since when? Since when? Where's the tournament director for the guided life bag? Can we
catch bass on artificial bait?
All right, so we're one event away from the last event of the year, guys, for a head-to-head.
That is crazy.
It is absolutely nuts.
I mean, it seemed like we were stuck in that Meet the Angler podcast loop for, I don't know, eternity.
Years. But I gotta ask, all right, so we'll start with Daryl. Is there one moment so far in 4 events, whether it's on the water or off the water, anything that, like, for you that really stands out about head-to-head so far this year?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think head-to-head proved beyond the shadow of a doubt that we would catch walleye, big walleyes and lots of walleyes on artificial bait. I mean, you know, I don't know why. Look, this been 40 years for walleye tournament fishing. Why took 40 years for this to happen? They have artificial only tournaments. I mean, we had some back in the day. They were kind of, you know, the perfect spot for that. Obviously, they make artificial bait. They promote that. And they were good events. You saw a pile of fish. But then nobody really seen the bait with the worm and leaf trout. And yeah, they catch fish. You know what? I've had the biggest spoon I'm using. I probably had 35 years. You know, night crawlers don't last that long.
Right.
You know, I mean,
Give me a move.
you buy a bait for, back then, they're probably $3. And you can use it for 30 years. Instead of buying a dozen crawlers, you get to use them maybe if you fish the fight for one day.
Right.
And now a dozen crawlers cost more than a chicken fish.
You're not lying now.
It's just a matter of getting comfortable with it, you know. A lot of the spoons, really fishing for spoons a lot, on a lot of bodies of water. But that's just too much work.
Fishing an artificial or a spoon?
I just stand up there all day in the wind and cast a bait caster, which is all I guys find a bait caster throw. How do you throw that all day? But you know, throwing a bait caster, that's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you can throw a bait a lot further. You got a better hook set, starter rods. You know, it's a perfect rod and reel combo for artificial bait fishing. And we saw that in a few tournaments where guys were, like Max and Isaac, they were using bait casters. They're casting their crankbaits. Yeah, granted, I grew up fishing bait casters and fishing tournaments in my 20s for bass. If you walked into a bass boat or into a bass tournament with a spinning rod in your hand, they'd laugh you right off the lake. You know, because everybody used bait casters. Now everybody's using spinning rods in the bass world.
Right.
For certain presentations, not everything.
Oh, Snagosaurus.
All right, guys, I think we're gonna go back to the top of the drift.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like behind us is where there's a lot more action.
Seems like behind us is where the other boats are. All right, let's make another drift. Let's do this.
I am kind of surprised there some fish up on top of the show this morning.
Thanks, buddy.
How about you, Andy?
I am too. And you know, one of the other things when there's a lot of boats around that you can do is the other people can help you pre-fish.
Right.
You know, we're watching around. I haven't seen anyone else hook up yet.
Nope.
But we're gonna go back out and kind of, I think, make 1 or 2 more passes, and then we might look at making a move to a different area.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you show? Look at the beautiful scenery up here.
Lunch.
See the last one?
Yep.
Okay.
Go now.
What? What do you think when that's going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, buddy.
Throw it on, Big A.
No one can see him.
He's got his on already. All right. We had it through here. Go like this. No, sorry, like this. There, just goes over your shoulders.
Oh. And put.
We're setting a good example. You're eating already, huh, bro? Travis.
Sugar Bear. So you can see where we've been drifting. We're gonna come and try and come right through the middle now.
Okay.
We caught fish right here and right there. So we'll come through the middle now.
This is a sportomotive boat, isn't it?
This is a sportomotive boat. Yeah, I do a lot with sportomotive. Just go in there and they take great care of this thing. I always go there and they winterize it, and anytime I have any issues with it, they take care of it really quick. Jerry.
Where the fish, man?
In the water. No, Jerry, the boys down there, fantastic. Fantastic. There was one time I was fishing a tournament on Big Green, and I was having some difficulties with the electronics, which is not uncommon at all. And I had to get some stuff sent in, and they helped me out with everything, and they made sure I was on the water for the tournament.
Did you win?
No, but I did well. And yeah, I can't thank them guys enough for all the stuff they do.
Okay. So we got to hear Daryl's moment, or, you know, for head-to-head. Andy, what's yours?
So what I'm going to say is it's a two-part thing. I'm going to say piggyback off of Daryl, proof of concept.
Yep.
Right? Unbelievable format, so much fun, but the emotional part of it, like the competition emotion, seeing these guys compete and watching them lay it all out on the table. And I think you know, there's two key moments that really stick out. One was that day Joe Okada was fishing against Robert Blosser, and Blosser almost killed him. You know, I mean, Joe was he was giving it everything, but that was still one of the gutsiest performances I've ever seen by anybody. That whole event was just an amazing event. And then the other one was the flick, last minute. You know, camera was on Corey Heiser. You know, unfortunately, he just missed the grade 8. But all of a sudden you hear that screaming in the background, and rarely do you ever get these last minute flurries or last minute changes. You just truly never know. You never, even minutes after, you still don't know until things are settling back down. So for me, it's just that excitement, that passion, everything. It was just so much fun.
And there is watch social media this week, and there is going to be exactly that clip you're just referring to with Flick coming out as kind of a teaser. But you're right, that clip right there, I mean, it just just shows you everything that's about head-to-head. And the cool thing about that is the moment when Flick looks at the camera and says, you just never know.
Right.
It's not over until it's over.
Right.
So that's it. So if I had to give my couple of moments, you know, there's firsts, right? We can refer to head-to-head this year in so many different firsts. You know, you got Nick Schertz, the first ever PWS champion, you know, on Detroit River, putting on an absolute clinic. You know, you got Isaac, the first angler to make all 8 grade 8s, you know, and have a big time win too. But for me, one of the most important things I think that stands out is the last event is Marianne.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
The very first woman, you know, to win, you know, a big time event like that, and she's doing it consistently, guys. You know, she's got what, 3 out of 4 grade 8s.
Yep.
And she found herself in the first Fantastic Four this week, and you know, in the last event, and then she won it. So, I mean, there's so many firsts that have been happening this year. I mean, when you think way back, Daryl, to day 1, Detroit River, Isaac, what was it, 70-something pounds of walleye, you know, or whatever it was, 50-something pounds, or whatever the heck it was, you know, almost like a single-day record. And then Joel kind of breaking all of his single-day records on Mille Lacs. I mean, just chucking another goby up here. But for me, like, if I had to pick one moment, I think it's the last event with Marianne winning that Mississippi River event for sure.
So here's something unusual that I'm just noticing right now. So when I cast, I'm throwing out this way.
Yeah, we're drifting this way.
Well, I'm not so sure if we're drifting that way because we're going with the waves, but I think we're starting to see underwater current might not be doing what the surface is.
So what does that mean? Fall in?
Well, no, it just means that the fish could be setting up different than you think they should. Because if the current underneath is going, you know, this way, and we're going this way, we could be presenting the bait wrong.
Oh.
You know, so think about river fishing, right? Yep. You want to present it, you know, to them, but it's just interesting. You know, we're going this way, the water's going this way, but every time I cast out and reel in, my bait is going to the right. So we might have a situation here where the current underneath is setting the fish up different, which might explain, Daryl, why you might not be completely hooking up, because if these fish are more reaction striking at it as opposed to sitting and watching it come to them, it could be. So it's just something to keep an eye on.
So what's the possible change then, guys?
Well, the hard change would be spot locking.
Right, like everybody else is kind of doing around.
Right, spot locking and trying to present this bait a little different, which we might try. Okay, he just snagged up.
Well, the wind has calmed down quite a bit now.
Yeah, it has. It has.
That's the jigging spoon I wanted to fish. Can I borrow that one, or?
You got scuba gear?
He's trying to Joel Cotter right there. Yeah. Snapping it at the end. That one's down there. That's a big goby if it is.
I might have to have you guys switch mics because I'm not picking him up very good.
Okay.
Since you and Andy are standing next to each other.
We're talking loud. You want to switch it now?
We can. Or you can wait till next time we move.
Sure, why don't we do it that way? What action rod you got there, Daryl?
depends. We're fishing Great Lake. You're sticking 6 to 8 pound fish. You gotta go heavier. And then I use 14 pound test bottle.
A little too much stretch.
We're gonna try spot locking here for a little bit.
Tell you what, I'm having no trouble hooking up feed with our
Man, that's a world record one right there.
Oh.
Those look like those things that just walk up on dry land sometimes into the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they call those?
I think they're mud puppies.
Yeah.
They're like goldies.
All right, I have a Great Lake trivia fact right here. That ship that's right over there, I'm pretty sure is the Alpina. That is the oldest ship sailing the Great Lakes right now. I think it's like close to 100 years old.
Yeah, all the rest of them sunk.
What did he say?
All the rest of them sunk.
Kind of like being 100 years old and outliving
Oh, that's classic.
All right, I'm gonna switch it up to a drop shot now.
Okay.
How many Great Lakes have you actually fished?
One.
One? Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan. Yeah.
I don't want to leave this guy.
So hey, I just got to do a real quick plug. So this is that medium squad rod from Savage Gear, the one that I'm giving away once I hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. Now I know it's not a giant momentous moment, but it's just kind of firing it up. So if you haven't subscribed to the Guide to Life YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. And then once we hit 100, I'm just going to randomly select one winner from my YouTube subscribers to give them this 7-1 Squad Savage Rod. Like I said, 7-1 medium, so maybe it'd be cool if I caught a fish on it and you could have some walleye slime on it too. I did catch one though on, I caught 2 on a chain of lakes with it, so I know it catches fish. Disclaimer, reel not included. They could have this reel, it's 13. They can have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Whole kit and caboodle.
What about the gloves you're wearing to touch the rod and reel?
Nah, these are my trusted fish monkeys. Can't have those. So Andy was dragging a tube earlier. Now he switched to drop shot.
I just switched over to a drop shot. You know, we're seeing a lot of fish on the bottom on the graph. Not back by Daryl, but up front by us. We're seeing a lot, and so you know, 2 really staples out here are tubes and drop shots. So if I was going to recommend, you know, if somebody wants to come out and learn how to fish, you know, sturgeon-based smallies, I would start with tube, drop shot, and Ed rig.
So and that's exactly what I got on. This is a Z-Man on a shroom head. Then I got what is the Craw Z. Little Craw Z. This thing floats up really nice. Sticks to it, that Elastec plastic. So again, this is something I got from the Reel Shot, title sponsor of the Guided Life, so in head-to-head. So if you're looking for something like that, then I got some high vis, Daryl's favorite. High vis braid on here, Daryl. Every time he looks at it, he gets sick. And then I'm running it to a 10-pound fluoro leader. A lot of, like Daryl was saying, there's a lot of zebra mussels, a lot of stuff down there, so running about a 3.5-foot fluorocarbon leader, and it probably was 6 feet at one time, but I broke off so many times that now it's only 3. Oh!
What?
I forgot that leech bait again.
Oh my God.
Gosh darn it. Randy Gaines' specialized leech bait.
Where is it, in the truck?
In the truck. So worried about making sure that Andy looked good on camera, I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's a full-time job in itself.
So the last Guided Life I did out here on the bay, I got my butt kicked by Travis Manson.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm actually trying to be one with the bait, like Travis said.
He's a good stick.
You know, that's the day I found out that you should never challenge a bass pro.
No.
And then I fished with Matt Steffens, and I'm like, maybe I got a chance.
Ouch! Ouch!
No, Matt's still kicking. That day on the whole pack of chain was brutal. Oh, man. Matt's going to watch this, and I'm going to get a text message. Remember that time I invited you to go bass fishing? Yeah, that was the only good time you're ever going to have.
Ouch. Daryl, what does he say about me in studio?
Uh-oh. So now, Andy, we're going back on everything you said because all three of us are finesse rigging.
Yeah, but it's not the same presentation, you know,
Okay.
it's different. You know, you're throwing a Ned, which is on the bottom. I'm throwing a drop shot. I'm about, 15 inches up. And then, Daryl, what are you throwing now?
Check out this line.
Is that fly rod?
Check this line out. I good.
Did you hear that part where on the show where he's like, his line makes me sick.
Yeah, but how long is your leader? Why such a long leader? I gotta respool.
Longer is better.
Well, when I was pulling my bait test,
Yeah.
I was watching the Olympics, and I forgot that I was supposed to pull a carburetor on. And then I thought, well, I'm not taking it back.
What event were you watching that you were so enthralled?
Beach volleyball.
Oh man, my guts hurt. Beach volleyball.
Look, there's a guy on shore waving at you.
He's like, I can see you got a bite.
He's telling you to swing, Daryl.
Can't hold it together like it hurts.
So one thing is you're fishing, you want to stay focused to feel these bites.
That ain't happening today.
Twice I forgot I was holding a fishing pole. It's like, whatever. Oh my God.
Oh, I knew this was gonna happen today. This is gonna be so much
All right,
fun.
we're gonna make a bold move, Cotton. Let's go to a different area.
Oh, I just got a bite. What are you talking about?
Did you?
I don't know. It could have been a snag.
It's probably one of Daryl's gobies. We're gonna go race that power boat out there.
I want to make one more.
All right.
Oh,
That's only about a 12
Yeah, that ain't bad.
That ain't bad.
I was afraid to make them any longer. That stuff ain't cheap.
No.
Well, at least if you buy it cheap.
What?
Listen here, we're here to fish.
Well, we're gonna move.
I mean, I'm like the Japanese, right? This Japanese fluorocarbon that liters are like $15, okay? And then right next to it is like the same amount, like 100 yards for like $4.50. So what do you think I bought? You know?
The more expensive stuff.
Well, never. And you know, the $4.50 stuff might have been made in America.
All right.
All right, we're gonna move. We're gonna. This is. I got a hook here on. Hook here.
Get him. Oh Jesus. I can't handle it anymore.
Oh my God.
So.
Oh, it's a goby.
Thanks, sweetie.
I got you. I got you, honey.
All right.
Goby, I mean.
Literally, he is fishing a turd. The TRD. Oh man.
All right. Let's go catch something. Take me to the fish.
All right, we're gonna go to the fish.
Somebody help me put.
Anyone hear from Kyle to know where they are?
Here, see? Shoulders in. Look at this. Just pull it up and over.
Oh, put it on like a jacket. Here.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I got it.
Here. Put your right arm through there, and then put your. Oh. There you go.
And then once you get it in, you got to pull this yellow ripcord to make sure it fits tight.
There.
Well, that's the kind I, you know.
Hang on.
Don't you have an actual life jacket? like common people get it?
Don't pull the orange tab.
Oh, is that what that is?
It's going.
Oh, it's just good.
Don't pull it.
No.
What is that?
It says we're moving.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Check. Guys, I'm gonna derail this show even more than it already has. You ready?
I'm not sure.
So before we get fishing,
okay,
I'm gonna derail this one. Go ahead, we can go to our spot.
All right.
Who's in charge? I'm afraid to take this off. I think I'll leave it on.
Okay.
It's too hard to. Oh, was I muted?
Yeah, you might be.
Well, how'd I get muted?
Hear this? Can you hear this? Yeah.
Can you hear me okay? All right.
He is muted.
What are we doing?
So no, I just got to
It's
show
only
you.
9 feet deep.
So
Yeah.
yeah, he had it muted.
I can't fish this shallow.
So I got to tell you a story. So my best friend, one of my best friend, Adam Prill,
Yep.
is a big fan of Guided Life. And Adam and I have been hunting and fishing and doing all things together. But so Adam, if you're watching, I'm gonna tell the story, buddy. So Adam was kind enough to invite my wife and I to his wedding, and we were partying a lot at his wedding, having a good time. And the end of the night, they brought out snacks for everybody to eat, right? So they had a nacho bar. So at the end of the night, we're getting ready to ride the bus back to where we're staying. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna grab a plate of nachos for the ride back, right? And the bus ride. So I go, I get my chips, go to this cheese machine, and I don't know if I went the wrong way, but I broke it, and it just started flooding out nacho cheese everywhere. So, are you hearing this all right? So anyways, so what do? I grab a bunch of different, like those little nacho tray things, and just start shoving them underneath this nacho machine. And my wife runs over and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just pile driving nachos. Oh, she's like, we gotta go, get out of here. So I leave. So 2 years goes by and my buddy didn't know what happened. The joke was, is what happened to the nacho cheese machine at my wedding? And I never
There's one.
hooked up.
There's one.
Come on, get up.
There we go.
You needed that?
Yep. This is a good one.
God, you missed that fish 3 times.
Yeah, I did.
I missed that mic down.
Oh, wow. I hope it's a bass.
Is it a walleye? Big head shakes, sheep head.
Oh, oh!
Whoa!
Oh, that's a good one.
Ready?
Yep. Oh!
Look at that net job, bro.
Oh, that's beautiful. Now, this is something cool. Look at how he's hooked. Top dead center, that's a feeding strike, without a doubt. Look at that. Top dead center, that's a feeding strike. So they're up here actively feeding, well, this is really cool.
Oh! Oh, man. Busted me off.
Look at that. That's
Yeah.
a solid 4. That's a solid 4 right there.
I don't believe it, but it's at the scale.
You do believe it.
There's more up here.
Yeah, there are. They're up here feeding.
Good, nice job, Andy.
All right.
Oh, I busted my fish off.
Oh.
It was big.
Hey.
Nice.
Way to go.
Transfer fish bomb. Here we go from front to center. All right.
Here we go.
So I'm gonna go back, tell my story. Nice job, man.
Thank you.
So we can catch fish on the Guided Life. So anyway, 2 years goes by, nobody knows what happens to the nacho machine. My wife, God, I love her so much. One night we're together with my friends, Adam and Karen, and they're like, oh, you guys don't know what happened? That was Matt. And I'm like, oh my God. For 2 years I got away with it, from them not knowing what the heck happened to their nacho cheese machine. And like, I had cheese everywhere, on my face, I had cheese all over my shirt. Like, they were good nachos, especially at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So Adam, knowing that and being such a great guy, made me this shirt. And I don't like to wear this shirt out in public because it's a funny shirt, but I'm gonna show you right now. So thank you, Adam Prill. I'm hoping it brings us luck today. This is my Nacho Libre.
Oh my God.
So the part of the joke is they kept calling me Nacho.
It's on the back too.
So they kept calling me Nacho. After that, everybody, because it got out, right? Like, everybody at the wedding found out that I was Nacho Libre. So here it is. I don't know if you can see that well. He had this made for me. Here's my Nacho Libre shirt after destroying nachos at Adam's wedding. So I figured this was a good show to bring out the Nacho Libre shirt.
It is, without a doubt.
So I'll fish with the nacho shirt the rest of the day. Nice job though, Andy.
Yeah.
Woo!
So you were dragging, eh?
Yeah, it was just tube right on the bottom, just classic, throw it out, and you know, not moving it too fast at all, slow drag.
You missed one, Daryl?
I busted one off, yeah, on a Ned rig.
So did you miss that fish twice?
Yeah, twice I missed it. I felt it hit.
He really smoked
and I
it,
swung, felt it hit, swung, and then the third time
Probably
I let
had
it go
a
just
nick.
a little bit longer, and then I swung.
Nick
Yeah.
from all the zebra mussels. Didn't check it.
Now we're all focused here on trying to not get outfished by Andy.
Are we like spot locked or?
Yes. Yep.
Ooh.
You hit that one good.
Yeah, right at the boat. We're just getting ready to crank it in. Come on, hit it again.
Man, you can feel every little thing down there.
There's fish down there for sure.
So I'm gonna try to fire up my phone here and see if anybody's got any questions or comments.
Oh yeah.
See if we can answer some of those. Anybody wants any information on how to go out and catch gobies with Daryl? Can't connect right now. There's no service over here. So we'll try that in a moment.
You know, I think the biggest difference from where we were to over here is the water is a little wetter over here.
Is that artificial water?
No, this is natural water. The artificial was where we came from.
Oh, right.
And you can't get artificial water as wet as natural water.
Gotcha. Because what happens?
Well, it's just a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's fishing 101.
So I'm surprised with all your knowledge on artificial stuff. How come we're not finding any artificial wood out here?
Oh, there's tons of it.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
But why don't you target more artificial wood than you do regular?
Because when the water's this wet, they don't like artificial wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right, Daryl?
I don't know. It's like fishing with the two Stooges.
How about that? How about that post I did?
That was awesome.
That was great.
Oh man, I had fun. I got to thank Ryan for designing that one. I have another rough draft that Ryan showed me as well. Oh, this is So you're just dragging, eh, bro?
That's it. I'm just dragging nice and slow, keeping the rod low. When it's wavy, when it's windy, it's better. You can have more feel when your rod is low like this. No, I'm dead serious. As opposed to like up here, if the wind gets it.
I thought that was like a Daryl moment.
No,
having
that's
like
legit.
a 40-foot lead is better than a 22-foot lead.
No, everyone knows that.
Oh man. Dude, my nacho shirt looks so good on camera.
The other thing to do is check your line often with the zebra mussels out here.
Oh, now you tell me. Beautiful. This is just beautiful.
Fluorocarbon, if you get a nick in it,
it'll bust right off. Yeah. Yeah. Gee.
You're right, it was a good idea to put him back there.
Travis, be sure you net everybody else's fish.
I'm gonna slowly start working us around this area up
Oh,
here.
it freaking hurts.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Oh, all right, so let's catch up on some of you guys' awesome comments. Now I got cell coverage here. Let's go to all of them.
Man, I'm gonna be cutting a little bit to the right here.
So I'm trying to read comments, Andy. All right,
I'm gonna walk right there.
All right, Dylan Williams, guys.
Dylan!
Dylan's on. What's up, Dylan?
everybody knows Dylan.
So this says Dylan's this is just like last year's bass events when Gaga and Shots get together. This is going to be interesting. Yes. Robert Claus, Captain Claus says, going to need a bigger boat, boys. Sherry, woo! Sherry's on, says, what a great day for a day on the lake. Cool, but with a K instead of a C. She's pretty hip, Daryl.
Yeah, well, that's nice. At least she knows I wasn't lying to her, that I really am fishing.
Oh, yeah. Gary.
Even though we filmed this 5 hours ago.
Yeah, right.
Oops. Yeah, right.
Gary says you have to get one of those life jackets in studio for Daryl.
Exactly. I need one of them blow up little, what do you call it? Dolphins you put her on. Like little kids.
Oh, yeah, like the inner tubes.
Yeah, like a tube.
With a ducky on it?
Let's just get him a Stevie Free one.
Then I can float right back to shore.
Stevie
This
Free.
orange Stevie Free. Chris has got a question for Macho Nacho. What's the bag limit on wild nachos? I'll just simply say it depends on what time of night it is. You know, when it's late at night and you've been been at a best friend's wedding, like there's no limit. But I would say on a regular limit, like one floated nachos is the right amount. Who was getting hooked today? Well, we showed up that you did. You caught 2.
But I think he means like who's getting a hook in
hook in the face? Yeah, correct. I'm a little slow up the upkeep. Dylan also says, hang on, Travis. Now he says, boom. Uh-oh. A lot of scenery, must be. He's doing a lot of cheers mugs. Tracy, awesome. This is awesome. Fish on. Good morning, guys. The Gobi Slayer and Baja. All right, so I'll be looking at comments as much as I can throughout the next couple hours, and if you had any questions or comments, drop them in there. If you haven't yet, subscribe on YouTube. That would be much appreciated. I'm checking the Facebook comments. I wonder if the producers are checking the restream, if they're doing that, if they got any YouTube comments.
Hey, Matt, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite Daryl moment getting to work with a legend all year?
Oh, yuck.
Oh, that wasn't very nice. Yeah, I thought you guys liked each other better than that. I asked you how you like Daryl and you hawk and spit right away.
That's some joys of life. Favorite Daryl moment. Oh, there's a bite. I'm gonna have to say it was getting struck by lightning story.
Yeah, that was a good
Getting
one.
struck by lightning.
I never got to finish that story, by the way.
Well, go ahead right now.
Well, what I didn't realize when you get struck by lightning, it makes you hungry later. I mean, when you come in and, your hair settles back down to normal and everything you picked up doesn't jump out of your hand. So I get back to shore and they want me to go to the doctor, or a hospital or something like that, to get checked out. And I says, I just want a hot dog, So I said, I'm hungry. And the cool thing about it is I walked over there selling hot dogs and they didn't even have to cook it. They just picked it up.
Just cooked in his hand.
So, does it taste better with electric or charcoal?
Well, you heard about electrolytes, right? We've all heard about that. And I don't know. I always wonder if you could taser a hot dog.
That is funny.
Would it work or?
Daryl, the other thing is when you, never mind. That's the best. Getting munchies. Did you bring any Bridgeford along?
No, I didn't. Did you?
I thought that's what you walked back in there for.
I got my bite on
Bridgeford.
that.
No, I just asked if you. I didn't.
On that
Sorry, I gave you cross signals.
Yeah, you're like.
I brought it up.
Yeah, then you walked into the
And that
office.
was with my bad line there, my white line they were laughing at.
I'm sorry, I screwed that up.
It's terrible.
I screwed that up.
The funny thing is, I know they can hear us when When Daryl eats the wild lettuce too, he gets the munchies.
What are you guys laughing at?
What do they call it? The jazz salad or something?
The jazz salad.
Now what are you putting on there, D?
Oh, secret bait.
Can't show the camera. You know what? It's nuts how when you're dragging it along the bottom, you can feel those gobies eating.
Z-Man.
You feel them. It's like they're playing tetherball.
TRD. You pronounce it.
Turd, baby.
Okay.
It's the real deal.
What I did is
What do you got back there, Daryl?
Nothing. I'm just getting my bait ready.
Why do you?
No.
No.
Pay attention, you're getting bites. Look! What's that over there?
It's like fishing with Dad. Oh, man.
You know, the whole way up, I rode with Daryl. I didn't see him drinking.
Well, it's pretty early.
That means he's good at what he does.
He's a veteran.
If you didn't see him, that means he's good at hiding it.
Oh my gosh. Doggone it, we came and we hit that one right away. I thought for sure they're up.
Daryl missed one right away?
Yeah, I thought for sure
Oh, just hang on, just give me a minute. We'll get back on him here.
Do you have the feeling that any minute he's just going to walk off that back deck, come up here and toss us both in?
You know, did I tell you about the time I walked off the back end of a deck of a bass boat?
No, please tell us.
That was on Buffalo, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was just getting ready to fish a tournament. It was in April, the air temp was 32 degrees. The water was about 42. It was a cold day. Cold day of fishing. It was a bass tournament. Caught a 5-pound walleye. No bass. And they wouldn't let me weigh the walleye. I took it home and ate it. I mean, you know, what do you do?
What else are you gonna do?
Right there is where I missed that fish. Did you miss one?
I did. I just got bumped.
How come all the fish are up by you?
So I want to know the end of the story. So how did you walk off the back of a bass boat?
Well, I was, you know, getting ready. We're getting ready for the takeoff, but it was a little early. So I was talking to somebody on shore, and I was showing them how I work a particular bait, and I just walked off the boat. Because see, the walleye boats are a lot deeper.
Right.
And you know, you hit them with your shin and stuff, and then you know not to walk any further.
Well, you drove all night though, too, right?
I drove from Lake Erie all night and got there just in time for the takeoff. And my boat had night crawlers crawling all over in it. And they go, "You can't fish this tournament with live bait." I go, "What live bait?" They go, "All those night crawlers." I go, "Oh crap!" You know, so I was chucking night crawlers out all over.
They're surfacing all over the place. That's the second one that surfaced in here.
You had a fish surface?
Yeah, there's something.
Why am I not throwing a crate?
Yeah, I'm picking it up.
All right, I'm gonna start scooting us that way.
I'm gonna throw a crankbait.
Anybody got top water? Oh man, that's all right.
I gotta get my crankbaits out. Don't move.
Can't you just work that jigging spoon extra fast?
I've been wanting to do this all year. Cast a crankbait. You're moving. I'm not paying. We get back. That's it. I'm not paying for
How
this
deep is it
stuff.
here anyways?
So what we're fishing is, it's 10 feet deep right here. Well, we just came over an area that was about 6 feet, 7 feet deep.
Okay.
And
Look out.
so where we're sitting is, we just moved over. There is a deeper hole here, over on this side, it's shallower. And up in front of us, it kind of bends around. So there's structure that's moving through here, and again, with the wind blowing in and the current in here, just seeing how these fish are set up. That one that we caught, the one that we caught was right up on top.
I like that.
Right.
Now we're group
Just because
fish.
I tell Travis to not net his fish,
Now
he gets
we're
a little
group fishing.
salty.
Butthurt.
He's trying to give us credit for his fish because he feels guilty about knocking my fish off. Good God.
Did you tank test that one, Daryl? Right away.
I don't know. That was
So,
a smallmouth.
Daryl, what's been your favorite Matt Trotz story this year?
I'm gonna be like dead serious about this.
Uh-oh.
My favorite Matt Trotz story is how he put up with me. Oh, what do you got?
Get out of here!
Come on, man.
I'm not netting it, Daryl. Leaving that back there.
Yeah. What net? Did you hear
We
that?
don't have a net.
Did you hear that splash?
Come on, bass
Yeah.
guys don't use nets.
All right.
Get him in. Come on. Football grab this one.
I'll bow flip him.
Bring him back here. I'll net him for you just to show you what kind of guy I am.
Hey, Matt's hooked up. Net that one first.
No.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Stop playing it. Just get it in the boat.
Oh, he's not as big. You're feisty.
Gosh darn it.
Daryl's tomahawk chopping.
I'll net it. Don't worry. Whoops. Here.
Oh, Daryl.
I got it. I got it. No problem.
Oh, goodness.
I thought he was going to lose that fish the way he was messing around with it there.
Look at that. So he's hooked. That one was hooked all kitty wampus.
And that's on that.
So
what does that mean?
Not, either he swung and missed, but it was kind of more probably a reactionary strike at it.
Look
So
at
it's
his
just
gut. He's got a gut full of goobs.
Yeah.
Goobies. A gut full of goobers. Well, I'm sure glad I brought these
There he
stupid
goes.
crankbaits. They're just
All right.
slamming them. All right.
Here. Just gonna sneak around you, Travis.
Put
this.
I'm gonna put the alewife on there. Runs about a foot deep.
Oh man.
Do you really think? Like
Hey, what happened? I thought this is where
I
the
thought he
cool guys-
abandoned ship.
Yeah, I thought this is where the cool guys
So
fish.
let's cast off the left side. All right.
Well, I can throw that
Have your
away.
spot back. I was just getting more
Yeah,
room.
so Daryl, the left side over here is shallow. We're right off of a drop off, and then there's the deeper area behind us where we're kind of at. We're like right in the middle of that drop off right here. So far, the two fish that I caught came from shallower.
Ah,
So what do you think that means?
Not the fish deep.
not the fish deep. Well, gee, I'm fishing a crankbait. It's a pretty one too,
Yep.
and it's like I can cast it a mile, and it runs a foot deep. That should be perfect, right?
Right.
I'm gonna do this one. Let's see what that does.
Get him. Get him, Daryl.
I seen a Bass Pro do this on a fishing show once. And he caught fish too.
Were we in the middle of the favorite trout?
Oh, I thought we had that perfect distraction.
Oh,
not to
my
finish
favorite
that.
trout story. Okay. Well, and again,
Thanks, Travis, for reminding everybody.
in all sincerity, the first day that we did our live podcast, the very first tournament, and I have a lot of self-confidence, but I'm like, what am I doing here? You know, and I didn't know it, but like 2 hours into the show, I realized that I was actually supposed to be like a co-commentator and not a color commentator. And I'm like, wait a minute, I never done that before. And Matt set my mind at ease. He said, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it, and I'll lead you into stuff and blah blah blah. And he did, and he did a masterful job. He was always encouraging, and by the fourth show, I was really starting to understand it.
Yeah.
But everybody was. They were real encouraging, and that's it's a new thing, and I like doing new things, and I always thought it would be fun to be a commentator for like sporting events and that type of thing, and I couldn't have been happier than to have somebody like Matt, who is really, this dude is a pro.
Oh.
He is so good, and
agreed.
He's taught me so much that my wife says, you're starting to talk like Matt tries. And I said,
right meow?
Right meow? I said, and your point is what? So, thank you, Matt.
No, thanks you. That's nice, Daryl.
We're having an awesome
I'm gonna piggyback off of that because neither one of us, Daryl, had really much experience, if any. And a year ago when I came in for the bass stuff, I was intimidated as could be. And sitting down and having Matt, and actually it's like the show just flowed. And I'll never forget the first time he took his headset off and said, hey, I'll be right back. He got up and left, and I just froze. It felt like there was a million people looking at me, and I'm just like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. I'm just like, he left. He left.
He left.
He abandoned me. And then he came right back, and I think I hugged him right away. I said, don't ever do that again.
See, he didn't do that with me. He said, do you think you can handle it? And I went, oh. And he goes, okay, I'll stay.
I'll stay.
Don't leave me here.
Oh.
The time that I miss Matt the most, day one of Detroit, and Travis, you were there, you saw this happen. So we get set up in our little, in the hotel room that they had for us, and I went and I had a page of handwritten notes, more or less like bullet points of what I was going to talk about. And I told the studio, because the pre-show, I interview 8 different anglers, right? And so you get them all set up and stuff, and I said, hey, we're starting the show at such and such time, but I said, give me about 20 minutes. I got about 20 minutes worth of stuff to talk about, and then we'll get into the anglers, right? And I said, I'll give you like the high sign at 15 minutes in. So we go live, and I was so used to having you just to sit and talk to, and all of a sudden I realized I just have a camera that I'm talking to, and all the camera does is take, right? I'm not kidding you, I got 3 minutes in, I was out of stuff to talk about, and then I'm going back to the studio going, let's get that first angler up, and everyone's going, So that night, I wrote out 10 pages of a script, not even double type, not double space either. It was single space. I wrote out this big long script because I never realized it's like, okay, well, if an angler's not ready to go, you have to talk. If you have difficulties, you have to talk. And oh man, that was I was tempted to call you and put you on speakerphone.
Well, that scenario is a lot different than what you and I did last year and what Daryl and I do this year. Sitting one-on-one with somebody, and because you got to think about it, right? We're all. I still get butterflies every time. Even doing these guided life episodes, the day before or even the day of. I don't know if it's like Daryl, we all have pretty good self-confidence, right? Not cockiness or arrogance, but it's you gotta.
Well, a little bit.
You gotta have. Depending on who you talk to, right?
Who you're talking
but
to.
I still get like, you don't know if it's gonna suck, you know, or if anybody's gonna watch it. And you know, the views have been phenomenal for not only Head to Head but the Guided Life, but like, you just don't want to run into any snags or situations.
Right.
So, you know, the jitters are one thing. Like Daryl can attest to this. Like before we start a show, like the energy's high because like
it is.
It's a lot bigger deal this year, Andy, and you can agree with it. Like Head to Head is a lot bigger deal than it was last year. And last year it was a big deal, and the year before it was like we're in the infant stages. But it does, like it's hard to sit down and have a conversation with somebody. And what I was trying to get to is because you know that the person you're talking to, if this is their first time, they're equally as nervous as you are.
Yeah.
So you can't show them or give them a reason to be more nervous.
They'll smell fear.
They do.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, you know, then it just tanks after that, or like Andy likes to says, derails after that. So it's just like, if I was a stand-up comedian, you know, it would be, or you know, telling the speeches, it's starting off with a joke, right? Are you hooked up again?
No, I just had a goby bit.
Oh. Starting off with a joke or, you know, getting somebody laughing is going to be a lot easier situation to get them into.
Sure.
And that's what, like, you know, when Daryl, the first time, like, we kind of threw you in the hot seat right away, bud, and you've been crushing it ever since. You know, we had you sit down and during media day, and we're like, all right, man, trial by fire.
Yeah, that was good. That helped a lot.
But you got to admit that, like, when we opened with at the time it was the four of us, you know, that sets the pace, right, of what it's all going to be. Daryl's been, at every event, Daryl, I think you've been doing a phenomenal job. The last event by far was my most fun bite.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, event, and the bite was terrible.
I was probably the most comfortable for some reason. Maybe it's because for one thing, we had a month off.
Right.
And I was really eager to get back and much more relaxed. Well, there you go.
Dang, I just got jerked.
Oh, you did.
Dang it. Is that thing getting real close to you? Can you smell that Kitech? Dang it.
Can you smell the Kitech?
But yeah, I think the last show, Daryl, you always do tons of research, right? Like anybody that hasn't read your blogs are always spot on. So you come prepared. It's the opportunity for you to go ahead and tell the fans about the knowledge. And because the bite was a lot slower on pool 2, you actually had a time to do what you thought you were going to do from the beginning. Is sit down and just tell everybody about all the greatness that Daryl Christensen has been through and is about.
Absolutely. All right, I got a quick thing to show the camera here. So we talk about watch your line, you know, there's a lot of zebra mussels, so I feel I got some nick. So the way to test it is just wrap it around your hand and look at it. Pops just like that. That means retie.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that fish to jump out of the water and try to shake that bait.
Shake that bait. Maybe that was the one that surfaced a couple times.
So Matt, what you got hit pretty good? Are you fishing that higher in the water column?
Yeah, I'm not really burning it, but I mean, it's just a steady pace. If I was to have to guess, since we're about 5 foot, I don't know, maybe 3 foot down. Just a steady retrieve. I think it was probably a goby bite though.
Yeah. Okay, guys, what was your biggest train wreck so far this year?
Oh,
waiting for you to get to the...
Easy.
Waiting for you to get the blossom for the check.
Ouch, man.
Bird.
Right off of the bat.
Get some ointment for that
First
bird.
cracker out of the barrel.
I'm pretty sure he asked, right?
That was a train wreck.
I already know mine. I already know mine for sure. So the smoothness of the production, right? And I don't want to give away too many secrets about what happens, but you know, there's a lot of times that Daryl and I will make a mistake. And yuck, that's gross. The production staff is so good at what they do, like you'll never be able to tell.
Right.
But I don't remember what day it was. Hollywood, is that you ringing?
No, that's me. It's back there.
You want me to grab it?
No, it'll stop. They can't hear that anyway, can they?
Oh, of course they can.
I have a new one. See?
So I don't remember what event it was, but we were having some audio issues, and Daryl and I are wrapping up the show, and the audio from the producers talking to us was cutting in and out, Daryl. And all of a sudden I heard this. Something highlight, and that was it.
Daryl knows where this is going.
I'm like, all right. So let's check out these highlights. Oh, man. Did we get scolded after that?
What happened?
We sent it to highlights too soon.
Sent it too soon.
Sent it to highlights too soon. So we got scolded.
Was that the time it took as long as me to get to Joshua Blosser when the highlights finally showed up?
No. It might have been that same event though.
What what people don't realize is,
I think that was the.
We've got a producer who's trying to run a complete madhouse in the studio all the time.
10 camera guys.
And then he's talking to all 10 camera guys and us all at the same time.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't know, is he talking to us? Is he talking to the camera guy? And then, and he does just a phenomenal job. It's like juggling hand grenades, all the time in the studio.
What's that one saying? Like herding cats?
Herding cats. Yeah, it's not I think more like hand grenades.
Yeah.
Because you never know when the whole place is going to blow up.
Very true.
But and then, if you make a really critical mistake, these guys are all working on different things all the time. Highlights and just trying to make a great production, and then Matt and I torpedo it because we miss it or don't hear it, and overall the din of everything else. And then sometimes they get a little excited in there, and so Matt is kind of like my safe space. He's like my little stuffed animal that I go to after I get yelled at. Matt, I didn't mean it.
Yeah. What about you, Andy? Well, we got Daryl's got to get one too, but
yeah, mine would probably be the whole Blosser thing with just trying to get there, and it was just bad decisions. And I mean, Mille Lacs is not a small lake, and it's like when I left, I was so confident Okada was going to win. So I go over by Okada with the check and getting ready for the presentation, and by the time I got over to him, the 20-pound lead was cut down to 10. And it's like, okay, well, we got a half hour to go. And Joe, I mean, he was just able to catch fish on command, right? So we're sitting there watching, and man, Blosser is just cutting into that lead, cutting down. So about a little less than 10 minutes to go, he goes up by, ounces, right? So then the studio says, hey, split the difference. And so I start going. Now, before I went out to him, I got the coordinates, the GPS coordinates of where Josh Blosser was. And so I'm like, all right, so we start splitting the distance, heading to those coordinates. He ends up winning, so we're going, and the whole time the studio, like you said, a whole lot of people are waiting for this. And it's like, how long till you're there? And I look at where we had to go, I'm like, we'll be there in 10 minutes, right? Or whatever it was, 15 minutes. Well, we're on our way, we're running through 4-footers, right? And Ronnie Rose is driving, and he's doing, we're doing 40 miles an hour with these 4-footers. His boat's doing great. And we get to the spot, Ronnie's like, we're here. It's like, where are they? They're not there. The studio's on the phone, like, where are you? I'm just like, I don't know, hang on. You know, so then I was trying to get a hold of the official. Finally, we get a hold of them. They ended up moving. So now we have to plug in their new coordinates. They're additional 5 miles away. And the whole time we were running to them, I was trying to call to confirm that, yeah, you're in the same spot. And I couldn't get a hold of his marshal or his official. And so then get the new coordinates from them, an additional 5 miles. So then we're running, and studio, I was talking to Lance, and he's just like, Andy, how much longer? And it's like, I have no idea at this point, you know what I mean? I was like, 5 minutes, I just kept saying 5 minutes, but got there, and I guess that the stream shut off about 30 seconds before I got there. Yep. And I went back and watched it, and man, you guys did such a great job filling content with some jagoff running around on the water. Trying to find, but then I finally found them, and it was what it was. All right, I gotta retie real quick.
So I think this might be a real good opportunity with Andy retying, and we'll come back. We're gonna go to commercial break whenever they're ready. Thank our sponsors again. Andy's running a Sportomotive Nitro. A lot of the things we've been using and talking about today are available at therealshot.com. The other thing too is when you're over there, you can go ahead and use TGL15. That'll save you 15% off your purchase when you shop through therealshot.com. So try that out. But yeah, so whenever they're ready, let's go to take a little break, and we'll be right back to more smallmouth bass fishing on Sturgeon Bay.
Do you guys price match? For the love of God, that's like the 15th time today. Matt, I need your help. Matt, I really need you guys to actually get on a video right now and tell everybody about our price matching, because this is like the 15th message I've gotten today about price matching. So please, for the love of God, make the video.
I don't understand it. I mean, day in, day out, nonstop. Phone calls, messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. Do you price match? Can you price match? These guys are having a sale. Those guys are having a sale. Price match this, price match that. We do price match here at The Real Shot. We will price match any of our competitors because we price match. I mean, we're talking price match. Seriously. All these amazing products, and all you people care about is price match. We do price match, and that's all I'm gonna say. Get into The Real Shot, bring a competitor's ad, and we will price match. I'm out of here.
Stop into Sportomotive now and get that new Mercury outboard tracker or nitro fishing boat you've been wanting. We offer no haggle, no hassle pricing. Celebrating 36 years in business, we're Sportomotive, your authorized tracker boat dealer.
The Real Shot is Wisconsin's #1 independent outdoors pro shop that specializes in bass fishing gear and tackle. We've got all of the biggest and most sought after brands in bass fishing all under one roof. Our online shop has a massive catalog of some of the greatest bass products you'll need to find success on the water. We ship fast and nationwide, so head on over and see what we have to offer by visiting www.therealshot.com today.
The Real Shot. Sounds like we've got what you need.
This is the true story
of 32 anglers picked to fish for walleyes.
Travel across the country and have their tournament days streamed live.
To find out what happens when anglers stop using live bait.
Start throwing back dinks.
And start getting real. The Professional Walleye Series 2021.
Go back on. Fine. So, what we have here is a silver smallmouth bass. A lot of people call it a sheep head, but they're kind of like a smallmouth. They got a small mouth. Check that out. Small mouth. And they fight like a smallmouth, except they don't jump.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let this beautiful fish go.
Yep.
And,
nice bass.
He's hooked very well. And gently let him go.
No.
This is what I learned in head-to-head.
No.
This is what I learned in head-to-head.
Please.
Be gentle. When you catch a trophy sheephead,
just
cradle him in your arms like this, in your hand. Set him in the water, and then work him back and there. Perfect release. You see how
Perfect
fast he
release.
took off? Can I throw back in that spot again and get another one?
We're gonna move, Daryl.
Sure. I just start catching bass and you make me move.
Great.
Catching bass.
Great job on that.
Oh man.
Well, I win the prize so far for the most
Invasive
species. I've got gobies, sheeps, and I would have had the biggest large smallie of the day, but nobody would net it for me.
That's a true story, folks.
He's
out of the water.
He's not telling fish stories on that one.
That's a true story.
Oh.
Hey, that was a fun fight.
Yeah, you did a nice job fighting that out while we were gone to break.
Are there any sheephead in Winnebago?
No.
I was just asking, in case I ever fish there.
No, you're free and clear.
All right.
Look at me.
How do you put this thing on again?
I got it just like that.
Hey, I got mine on. Check it out.
Then you can slide that back to. I just wanted to pet your belly.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to slide the. I don't know.
These guys are making fun of this old man. All right.
All right, so now we're gonna make a little move, Andy.
We're gonna go around out front to the point.
Where those other guys are fishing?
No.
Did you bring any more?
This lake really has laid down. I mean, this river really has laid down. Favorite sandwich out fishing?
I'll answer when we're done moving. Bad guy and a little life vest.
You know what that is right there?
Ball of bait.
I don't know.
Sheephead. Daryl says follow the birds.
We're going that way.
Okay. Now this one's going this way. catch another one on the A-rig, fellers. Summer sausage and cheese with mayo.
Excellent choice.
What's your favorite in the boat sandwich?
Whatever somebody else is bringing. What do you got, Matt?
Yeah.
Andy? Oh, here it is. I was gonna say somewhere I got water.
What's yours, PBJ, like you got? Is that strawberry jam?
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jam.
Give me the water.
Yeah, peanut butter and jam is my favorite because it don't like rot if it gets warm.
Oh.
Egg salad would be my least favorite.
Yeah. I like something with like cheese. Starts melting on there.
In there.
Yep. You know, just when the mayonnaise is about to spoil.
When I would troll, like on Saginaw Bay, I'd put my sandwiches on the cowling.
And let them cook?
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
would cook. Literally cook. It was awesome. Hot ham and cheese.
Oh yeah. Grilled cheese.
All right.
You all right?
Yeah,
Really?
chipmunk.
You think this guy would ever talk on camera before?
But
Good.
So what are we
Here,
doing?
let me
Come around
translate
40
for you.
feet of water.
we're gonna be working
We're gonna
this
snap
break,
jig walleyes.
and we're gonna drift back, but
Go back to the blue chickens.
like this point right here, we're gonna come up, work over that
Spin it
point
under,
there,
bro.
but we'll work all down there.
What happened to our wave?
It is crazy how
Yeah,
cold
really
it is
don't.
now.
What could have started?
We might run to Egg Harbor. I'm just kidding.
Egg Harbor.
Are you moving or are you grooving?
I just gotta drink something so I can talk.
I am way too hot with the shirt on.
You want to borrow my nacho shirt?
He does have confidence.
All right.
See if I can do this without throwing all the equipment
Daryl, check
away.
this out. See?
Yeah, full of phlegm.
Can the camera see it?
What are you
No.
looking at?
All the
Bait
bait
fish?
right up there. Oh, there's a big fish, and we're marking. Oh, look at this, Daryl. Look at all these fishies back by you. Look at that.
About time. About time that I got where the fishies are.
Are we still in 40 foot?
Pretty much.
This graph up here says 149 feet.
I'll bet it does.
It's 1,049.
Yeah, it actually does say 1,000 feet. Boy, this nitro has enough room to dance up here.
It does.
Should have brought some, you know, we could have brought one more guy with like an accordion. Would be the first to throw that guy in besides me. All right. Hope none of you guys play the accordion.
I was actually going to take lessons. All right, trying another
They
style
actually
of
have
Ned.
lessons for that. How do you tell?
Oh my God, Daryl!
Put a quarter in that guy today.
Well, hey, I'm not in the studio. I can say whatever I want.
He doesn't have to worry about visitors coming in.
Correction, no you cannot.
Daryl, this is the freedom I get to experience at every PWS event.
Oh,
the producer is miles away.
All I remember is, was it John Candy and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? And they cut the CD and they sold like 40 copies in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. They were big star. It's a big hit in Sheboygan, he said. That was, yeah, you had to see the movie.
No, that was
Uncle Buck.
No, not Uncle Buck. That was
Uncle Buck.
Home Alone.
Oh, was that Home Alone?
Home Alone,
was
because
Home
they
Alone.
were,
Oh, yeah,
they were in
they
the
fixed it.
airport trying to
Yes.
get home, and he's
Yes.
like, "Hey, you know the
Right.
Kenosha Kickers, you know we
Yes.
have."
Right.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking, yep.
I feel like it's taking my bait about 30 seconds to get to the bottom. Anybody else experiencing that right now?
Yep.
We're only in 26 feet right now. We're coming up.
We're trying to get that walleye field, Daryl.
I can see I threw my jig out 70 feet from the boat, and I can see the jig under the boat. I did not reel any line in.
Oh.
Ooh, I see a fish down there.
Yeah, there's lots of fishies.
I should be throwing that spoon in the steeple water.
Get a spoon out, Daryl.
I know. Might as well. This bait won't hit bottom. I'm in 90 feet of water.
We're backboating you. I'm so bummed that Andy's got my line.
Did you see how, as soon as I caught a fish, Andy moved? Immediately. And the very rare silver smallmouth.
Well, I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, but look how I released it so nice.
It was textbook.
Andy was scared.
I had no idea where that was going. All right, you want to know my most puckering moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mille Lacs.
Mille Lacs.
Watching Isaac get checked by the DNR when he looked like he was guilty as could be. I was like, oh God, we're gonna DQ a guy live on air. He ended up having everything was good to go, but didn't he look nervous during that whole process?
I was waiting for them to hand.
Oh! Oh!
Dude!
Hang on! Hang on! Holy crap, how deep we fishing?
Oh, this is a good fish.
Hang on.
No, it's a big smallie.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Big smallie.
I got her.
Big smallie.
Oh crap. Oh. Oh. Here, let me.
Here he comes, go!
Oh my God, that thing is
Did you
huge.
have that?
That was huge. Oh my God, get it in the boat. Get it in the boat.
Here he comes,
Don't screw this up.
Oh my God, get him, Andy.
Get him.
Oh, look at that fish. Oh.
Did you see that thing come out of the water?
Yes, I did. Oh my God. Oh my God, that thing is 5+.
This is my PB right here.
That thing is 5+.
Ready?
Oh, what a toad.
Look at that.
Oh, the jig popped out.
Holy man.
Oh my God, dude. Do you want to weigh them?
Yeah, I want pictures too, please. With my nacho shirt on.
It looks like Nacho was holding them for a second.
Did it? Look at this. Oh my God, when he came out of the water, were you on him when he jumped?
I was right there. I didn't see him in here, but.
Oh my God. All of a sudden my line just started going slack. I'm like, here he comes.
Oh.
Look at
Okay.
What a beast.
Zeros?
Okay. Zeros. I'm on there.
Andy's in the way.
Here.
No, there you go. Perfect.
Oh, he's shit everywhere. 5 minutes.
Weird.
Oh,
the scale shut up. God, hurry up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him wet.
Get him wet.
Ready?
Hang on. Zeros.
Okay, zeros. Couple more ounces.
Okay. Wait.
Let's see. Got it?
I think so. Hang on. Cover the ice. Cover the fish.
Shut it off.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
we're gonna call it. I saw it twice. 413.
I agree.
413.
There he goes. All right, can you grab a snap?
Yeah. And he worked the same. Hey, turn the camera around.
Can you see the nacho shirt?
All right.
All right, nice. All right, Travis, ready? There she goes. Oh, right underneath the boat. Wow.
Oh my God.
Way to go.
Frickin' tank,
Hey.
dude. Air vibes.
Oh, holy crap! Look at this thing. It went everywhere.
Pooped everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh man,
that was way off the edge.
Oh,
were you?
Okay.
Nice.
You see how big my forearms look?
We're gonna. So that was way off the edge, Daryl.
Andy, take a breath.
I don't even know what you're
You know
saying.
the thing about that is that I like just pitched that out and let it just fall. I didn't even cast it.
That thing came out of 25 feet of water. Let's get back there.
Andy's on timeout. You gotta sit down.
Yeah. So that's 10 minutes.
Come on,
Daryl. That's 10 minutes for this guy.
You're not serious, are you?
Oh, you
can only keep the boat safe when
Yep.
you fish.
It's 10 minutes, bro.
Oh, that's right.
not.
We were gonna
We
do
got
the
5 minutes for one.
That's right. We were gonna do the 5-minute penalty.
Yep.
Today.
No. No. Are you serious?
Dude, you just
don't be fair.
It turned it into 20, dude.
It is not. Come on. No.
Oh. Oh, this is another good one.
Coming up there.
Come up there, Trey. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Oh my God. Here he comes. Here he goes. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, get him up. Oh my God. Oh, I can't grab him.
Oh my God! Look at that thing!
Look at that.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
I'm done with the penalties,
Here
guys.
it is, right here. That's so far. Oh, where's the scale at again?
Oh, hang on. Daryl.
Yeah, I'll throw away.
Oh man!
Oh.
All right. What are you doing, man? We're not even close to the spot. You're not supposed to catch a fish.
Look at it, now we got neighbors rolling up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, when you go Ike and Ellie, you got to learn to stay calm like me.
Yeah.
I was like, here's Andy helping him up.
No.
All right, you put him on the scale. He screwed it up last
Ready?
time.
Zeros?
Hey, get it under the gill.
Here.
Okay, good. Zeros.
We'll fix this.
Hang on.
Here we go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep him calm. Keep him calm. He's 4. He's right at 4.
Right at 4.
I'll take your picture again.
You got it, Android. You know how to get there, right?
Yeah. What's your thing?
That
Get that on camera.
Yeah. Don't get it on camera.
Okay. Photo. Okay. Got it.
All right.
Got it.
Daryl's got a world record goby on.
Look at this.
Are we getting checked by Warden over here?
There we go. Right down deep. That's what you're supposed to do.
Woo.
Hang on.
Oh.
This one kind of, that one kind of bent the Ned.
Might be a fan of the show right there. Oh, I'm out of timeouts. I'm done.
Here's how you hold it.
Okay. Okay, hang on. I'm getting back in this thing.
Do that again. People think gobies are little.
Yeah, this is really good. What?
Are you celebrity famous?
It could be.
All right. Matt, let me untwist that rod.
Don't touch it. It's on fire right now.
Here, I just need some juju on there.
Yeah.
All right. So they're off the edge.
All right. So right here, it's the missile. That's the bait that I've been using there. Thing's awesome. There's 2 fish I've caught on it. No, I'm kidding. I caught some smallies in the river with it.
God.
Is that back-to-back casts?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Going
Yep.
for 3.
And we weren't even close to where the first one was. Or did you
No, not. I started heading back that way,
did
but
you?
no, we got a little bit to go. But that's the thing about when you fish these points and then structure like this, there's fish all over it. With this current blowing in, you know, the fish, it's just a matter of continuously working around, finding where these fish are, what they like. We're on this drop off right now, Matt. This is 20 feet of water. The other one came from 26, 27 feet of water. So it drops quickly here.
And literally, like both of those fish, like you just saw there, I literally pitched. There's a bite right there.
No way.
We might all be Ned rigging in a little bit here.
It's almost like I'm vertical jigging.
I got my silver smallie on that.
Oh, how good did that feel?
Dude, both of those.
That was awesome.
Woo.
We gotta stop celebrating so hard. We're getting fans.
We are getting fans.
You can watch the fun live on the Guide to Life TV show. Go to the Guide to Life. We're telling all about it.
We're live right now.
We're on. Oh, you catch up to him? Oh!
What is up? The go between. Yes.
Giant goby.
The gobe.
Oh my God.
The Gobi Desert. That's where we're at right now.
Oh, you little. Oh my God, they are slippery.
Aren't they? They must go down real easy when they swallow them.
So you can hear this guy telling his buddies. He's on the phone right now.
Yeah.
They're live on the internet right now. We just gave away some tournament spots for tomorrow.
I got some hate mail coming.
Don't show,
You got
don't
hate
show
mail.
the shoreline.
You got hate mail coming.
Oh. All right, we're gonna slowly start working back out.
Oh man.
Oh.
My head hurts.
So does mine. That guy that's over there, he's like, who are these?
What are
He was over by us before.
I know, he's like, guys, act like you caught one before.
Yeah.
It's like the first thing we've ever caught in our life. He's like, who are these guys? They must be from down south.
Man of the Walk. Man of the Walk, 2 Rivers.
Oh, this hurts.
Oh, that peanut butter sandwich ain't sitting well right now.
That's our good luck, dude. You got more of those?
We're gonna have to, Matt, come look at this, and the camera can too. Look at these are the fish, right there.
Yeah.
They're right. You can get up here, you know, take a look. It's you know, you can see the fish right there. So you know, they're relating, you know, down to the bottom, which is no big secret for smallmouths right now. But they're just roaming around these points and contours and everything else. All right, let's start working back out where you caught that first one. The guy's like, you ain't gonna believe these guys in this boat. They got a fake camera and everything. Some people will do anything to look cool.
Can you believe it? This dude's got less than 100 followers.
Are you guys famous?
Yeah, you can be. You go ahead and like and share the Guide to Life on YouTube. We can get it there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
It's just random dumb luck, everybody. That's all.
One of us is, one of us was, and one of us is yet to be.
Oh my God.
Take your pick.
Oh.
I'm going over here. There's too many. I got no chance.
There's no way. Oh, I like literally have a headache.
I do too.
Look at how you started. We're going by him, or he's coming by us.
No, he's actually starting to work out a little deeper. So we're gonna slide where he was. Oh my God!
Get a jigging spoon out, Daryl. Come on.
I'm spitting gold.
I'm afraid.
I am. I gotta put it back.
No.
Oh.
It's over. I can't see. I can't see.
Welcome to we're high as a kite on the guided life.
It's really hard to fish a net rig going 30 miles an hour.
We got Daryl talking about getting struck by lightning and eating hot dogs.
We're getting chased by a boat.
No.
Okay. And he's forgetting to pucker and losing his...
I'm losing my gauze. Okay.
Oh,
we're in a spot.
shoot.
This was about where you caught your first fish.
Please stop the boat. I'm running out of line.
Oh my God. I can't even handle it.
Oh, your free shirt is awesome.
I need something to drink.
Oh, but the back of my head hurts.
I know.
This guy's chasing us.
He's calling the game word. I think those guys are drunk.
Yeah, I think. What is the point we yell belly button on this one?
Oh my God. It's coming.
Belly button. Belly button. Belly button. Belly button.
Oh.
I
Well, that's
said
some
belly button.
awesome stuff.
I know there's more than those two out here.
There's gotta be. I can't wait to go back and watch that where that fish come rocketing out of the water. Like
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna jump right in the net.
I did too. It startled me.
I was the most nervous about all my rods going in the lake. When Andy grabbed that net, there were rods going in every direction.
There was a train wreck.
Oh,
it was a train wreck. Yeah, so people say, so is fishing exciting? Yeah. Why do you fish?
Yeah, right?
Well, that's it right there,
yeah.
Because for the last half an hour, we were 12.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's all in who you fish with. It makes it the most exciting, right?
Oh, for sure.
This guy's going, how are those three catching bass and I'm not?
Stop it, it's moving.
Oh my.
Oh, belly button.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
It's time to go to commercial again or what, Andy?
Wait, I think we can because I want to start sliding this way a little bit. This guy's on the phone with the warden over there saying these guys gotta go.
Oh shoot. Are you
All right. We're gonna start slowly coming over this way here. Oh my God.
Man. Oh, my head hurts. So
Mine
bad.
does too.
Yep.
Wonder if we have any comments on the page now.
This is gonna be the most viewed show because people are gonna be hating the fact that we're giving away these spots for tournaments.
It is.
Look at these clouds.
They're all community tournament spots.
Right. You know, Daryl, I gotta thank those 2 bites though to this high vis faded.
Oh, geez.
braid.
Well, I gotta say, the bite that I broke off was with a high vis.
Yeah.
Like it mattered.
This is my my braid I flipped around from last year. Oh man, I can. Are you famous?
My stomach hurts.
I could. You might have seen my picture on some police office walls.
You know, it's funny, when we started yelling, he was over by Waypoint and heard us. He's like, is someone in distress?
He did it on high bypass. He was coming.
Oh, everybody's loving my, price match commercial.
That is, I gotta say, that's my favorite
love
commercial.
That commercial.
That is my favorite commercial.
John Scott is keeping track for us, just so everybody knows. I got 8 pounds and 13 ounces in 10 minutes.
Thanks, John.
John also says, I bet Matt would like a Sturgeon Bay H2H bass event. Heather Cleveland says, I think they have lost it. What?
Babe, you are right.
Dude, we gotta have it in order to lose it.
Yeah. Just make sure we have plenty of gauze when I come home. I seem to have misplaced what I have.
Chris says, oh.
No.
Chris says everybody loves a good brownie. You're not wrong. Thanks for the comments, everybody. Do me a favor. I'm gonna ask for it. If you wouldn't mind, just go ahead and share this, because they probably missed the best part of the show. But
I don't know. If I had to pick the best part, there's a lot here.
There's a lot to work with. But it would help it out on Facebook if you could share it, and then Instagram, obviously, comment, subscribe, hit that notification. We got a big one coming up in August. We've had a couple of big guests on this show, but in August, there comes the warden right here. In August, we have
we all get quiet.
Yeah, we have a very special guest. We'll be fishing again with Zach Statler for muskies, and I'll make the announcement now. I'll have Fat Cat Newton will be joining Zach and I in the boat trying to catch his first ever muskie. For those who don't know, Fat Cat is one of the commentators for the NPFL. He has a very successful YouTube, Facebook, Instagram following. So
awesome guy.
I can't wait
awesome
to share
guy.
the boat with Fat Cat Newton. So that one is coming up. Actually, they're in town for the NPFL end of August. So Fat Cat and Zach Statler and I are all going to go out and try to catch a muskie. So that one's coming up August 22nd. It's a Sunday. So mark your calendars. I'll get some more information out there. Just kind of solidified that one this week, but that should be a good one as well.
Look at how this place laid down.
Oh, it's crazy. There's a goby bite. Yeah, and I mean, right, don't forget, McConaughey is coming up, fellas.
Daryl, what are your thoughts on McConaughey?
There'll be some really big fish caught. I think we'll see the biggest fish we've seen all year.
Really?
Yeah, I expect to see that from several anglers. It'll be the same as always. Some people are going to struggle out there.
Yep.
It's body of water nobody's fished. And they're not used to fishing mega clear water. Fish will be deep. So techniques will be very different than what we've been seeing all year. It could be a decent trolling bite, but whether that would hold up for 5 days, hard to say. The one thing, being a western reservoir fish move all the time. So a spot that's really, really good one day could have nothing on it the next.
Is it surprising to you that we've seen so many of the anglers fish the same spots day after day through 4 events so far?
A little, yeah. I mean, that's the kind of angler I was, and a lot of times I can tell from experience that rarely did it hold up 3 days, much less 5. But in our case, it has on a few occasions. I mean, maybe it has more to do with just the presentation. You get on a bite where fish are hitting whatever artificial bait you're using, why go somewhere else, you know?
Right.
The fish in that area are hot on that particular bait, so I think my biggest surprise this year is the trolling.
How little there
How
has
little
been?
there is. I really expected more success there, especially with some of our anglers who are really good at it.
Well, I know Ronnie Rhodes is really looking forward to the McConaughey event. Oh, just because of that fact. I mean, Ronnie's obviously a very strong troller, and
right.
I saw his live he did
with Mike Hansen.
Mike Hansen.
Yeah, that was really cool. Well, and there's another guy that can do just about anything. I mean, Mike Hansen had great success trolling in 2020 on, you know, the Mississippi River during the head-to-head last year. So David Kolb, I mean, another strong angler. Obviously, a majority of our anglers can pull it off. But
well, there's a real unique thing they do at McConaughey. They troll actually bass spinner baits over the treetops. And it's no secret they've been doing it for at least 10 years out there.
So does he have to put that in a group now?
Yeah, it is.
It's on the group already?
It's on the group.
Yeah. Yeah, I figure, I mean, everybody knows that. If you fished walleyes at all the last several years, you know, there's tons of YouTube videos about it. And, but it's not, I don't know if that's a winning pattern.
Okay.
You know? It's a way to catch them. I don't know if it's going to be the way to catch them.
Do you think it's just like a big fish pattern? Oh, I forgot you put it.
It's pretty much a big fish pattern. Well, they do get a few smaller fish doing it, but primarily big fish. Yeah, and you know, we all fish spinner baits. We know how good they are fishing around timber and trees. You can work them. They bounce off and come over the top, and it's just I don't know why it wouldn't work in other places, right. You know, where you're trolling over trees, like Oahe or any of the western reservoirs. And a lot of the guys that troll in those western reservoirs will use cranks and just kind of troll above those trees.
Have you personally used this method at all?
I have actually used this method on Lake Cumberland.
Go back deep.
Okay.
Lake Cumberland, Kentucky, in a walleye tournament.
We're going to stay right here and keep going.
So, that had to be a sheephead, right?
Not trolling, I was casting. Casting spinner baits over brush. Yep.
Whatever it was big.
It was huge. Some giant just...
I didn't catch all my fish doing it, but I caught some. You know. You know, growing up fishing shallow water, I caught a lot of walleyes on spinner baits, top water bass baits, buzz baits, In lily pads, I've caught walleyes. I wouldn't say it was a walleye go-to method, but whatever works, right?
We're gonna spin around and go deep now, unless we see another fish jump.
I should be fishing it. It's almost too calm to fish a jig and spoon. Maybe.
And that's kind of why I'm thinking we should go deeper, because up here, when the waves are coming, the fish are more active. I think when it calms down, they'll kind of drop off these edges and sit down on these edges.
So are we big motoring it?
No, we're just going to use this and just head right back out to where we were, because we're pretty close. You know, we're still in 14 feet, but I want to get to this drop off right here.
Those fish were in like 26 was the first one, and maybe 22 the second one.
Right.
23.
So I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna run this till about 2 o'clock, and then we're gonna wrap it up for the day. We got a later start than we wanted to, so we just recently had some luck, so we're gonna run this till about 2. But I think what we're gonna do is just go ahead and take one more. Well, we'll probably take 2 more, but we'll take another commercial break so Travis can go ahead and set the camera down, rest up a little bit. But yeah, it's time to thank some of our sponsors. Again, The Real Shot. You can get some of the baits that we've been using there. And then, you know, go check out Sportamotive. They're a great sponsor of not only Head2Head, but the Guided Life. So whenever they're ready, we'll go to a commercial break, and then we'll be right back with more of the Guided Life with Daryl Christensen, Andy Cleveland on the bay in Sturgeon Bay, catching some big smallmouth.
Do you guys price match? For the love of God, that's like the 15th time today. Matt, I need your help. Matt, I really need you guys to actually like get on a video right now and tell everybody about our price matching, because this is like the 15th message I've gotten today about price matching. So please, for the love of God, make the video.
I don't understand it. I mean, day in, day out, nonstop. Phone calls, messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. Do you price match? Can you price match? These guys are having a sale. Those guys are having a sale. Price match this, price match that. We do price match here at The Real Shot. We will price match any of our competitors because we price match. I mean, we're talking price match. Seriously. All these amazing products and all you people care about is price match. We do price match, and that's all I'm gonna say. Get into The Real Shot, bring a competitor's ad, and we will price match. I'm out of here.
Stop into Sportamotive now and get that new Mercury outboard tracker or nitro fishing boat you've been wanting. We offer no haggle, no hassle pricing. Celebrating 36 years in business, we're Sportamotive, your authorized tracker boat dealer.
The Real Shot is Wisconsin's #1 independent outdoors pro shop that specializes in bass fishing gear and tackle. We've got all of the biggest and most sought after brands in bass fishing all under one roof. Our online shop has a massive catalog of some of the greatest bass products you'll need to find success on the water. We ship fast and nationwide, so head on over and see what we have to offer by visiting www.therealshot.com today.
The Real Shot. Sounds like we've got what you need.
This is the true story
of 32 anglers picked to fish for walleyes.
Travel across the country and have their tournament days streamed live.
To find out what happens when anglers stop using live bait.
Start throwing back dinks.
And start getting real. The Professional Walleye Series 2021.
Again.
Just because you see what I'm seeing right here?
That's not our line?
No, these are all fish. And that's what I'm saying. There's some that are suspended, and like if you, I know I'm packing, if you take that A-rig and, you know, go through there, you might hook up.
Okay.
With a fish. I'm sorry, we just came live.
We're back.
We're talking fishing.
So, Andy saw me catch 2 fish, and now he's trying to encourage me to throw the big A-rig, so we're gonna give the A-rig a whirl.
Yeah. Which rod did you catch those on?
So let's see if we can get a...
Yeah.
I felt like I had to duck on that one.
Did you? You're good. You're good.
Man.
So we're in, like, how deep water?
Right now, 26.
Okay, so we'll let her sink down a little bit.
I would let her sink to about 10, 15 tops. The one thing that we've noticed is this water is a little more stained than usual. I don't know, what would you say, Daryl? About 4 feet visibility? 3 feet maybe?
3.
3? And, you know, obviously it's been windy. There's been a north blow out here for, you know, a couple of days. And I think yesterday, you know, it was blowing 17 plus out here out of the north. So the water is going to be a little more stained up.
Trying to get that crap off my line.
Moby's down there. Every time I drop it down, I'm just getting hammered. There you go.
Nice.
Not much of a bend. At the Goby bend.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not.
No, this one, I don't know if it's going to be as good as Matt's. Oh, don't jump. Don't jump. Okay, it's starting to feel as good as Matt's.
All right.
Oh.
You should bring it around the other side so you don't get it in my A-ring. Here it comes, here it comes. Big sheephead.
Don't say that word.
It's not farm animal, it's turling. Here, I'm gonna put this to the other side.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
Oh.
Here he comes.
Oh, you see him puke out some stuff?
Yep. Oh, that's another big one.
Oh my gosh, this thing is big.
Ready?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he saw the net.
Oh, he saw the Nacho Libre. No, come on.
He's scared. Here he comes.
Ooh, the glass is slipping. Come on. Oh. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, come on, baby. Just settle down. Settle down. Just come. We're going to make you famous. Oh, my God.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Another dandy, dude.
Okay, hang on. Oh, look at this pig.
I love how he tells me to pick up the A-rig and he slams one right away.
I can't believe you did it. Where is this?
You did it. Ooh, a drop shot, eh?
Yeah, look at that. So I got that. But look how good he ate that thing.
Yeah. You should show Travis that.
Come up here, Travis. Look at this. Look at how deep he ate that. Look at there.
You want to weigh that one?
Oh, that's at least 6.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, this is Matt, this is right around the same size as yours. I'm gonna call it, you know, 4.5.
You want a picture?
Oh, I do. If you just want to take it with yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I can text it to you. You should go that way, and you and Daryl should pose with the one.
Yeah. Oh wait, the sun's the wrong way, so Daryl will have to come up here.
Fishing.
Wait, all 3 of us.
Fishing. Do I dare do this?
Oh, you're gonna photograph and take it?
Alright. Hold it out there. Beautiful fish.
That's the cover of the magazine right there.
Oh, I told you I'd get bit. I left it laying on the bottom.
Oh. All right.
I looked back, my rod's bent right over the side of the boat.
Oh.
Come on back.
Nice.
Okay.
Here, I'll put that back.
We
Here,
did?
can you slide that back in the trolley? Yep. Thank you, sir.
We did a better job of not screaming because...
Like it matters.
Yeah. So, I'll show you guys what I was throwing.
What were you, what was your secret?
Man, I gotta go dig them out. Belly button for a second.
What's that mean?
Look at Matt for a second.
What does that mean?
Hang on. Okay, hang on, not yet. Okay. Now you can pan back. All right, everybody. So what we're doing is this is just a Gamakatsu #1 split shot. It's like a drop shot, split shot hook, I think it's called. Is that what it's called, Matt?
Sure.
Gamakatsu drop shot split. Anyway.
Yeah.
So all I'm doing is just a 3-inch little Senko there. The color is kind of like, you know, a hot color right now is like Smallmouth Magic, or, you know, this one is called Houdini, but it's just a great color. All I'm doing is rigging it wacky style, just like that. Then on the drop shot, what you have is the weight will be on the bottom, and so it's actually suspended off. And so that's what it's going at. What it mimics is just a little bait fish down there. So it's a great presentation. You know, I think that one was like 5'2", just a little bigger than yours.
It was definitely a lot bigger.
I think closer to 6.
I thought it was all of 7, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Look at all the salad I'm picking up with this thing.
Look at this, Matt.
Oh.
There's a ton of gobies down.
Doesn't it smell like fresh watermelon?
It does.
Does that mean I'm having a stroke?
No.
No.
That means that the boat next to us is having watermelon.
You're gonna get about 2 more casts out of this, and then we gotta go back to what was working.
Look at this. I think this is all bait that's under us right here.
That huge cloud?
Yeah. Hey Travis, come get a shot of this. This is if you want to know what bait looks like, we got a bunch of bait right under us. Right there, you can see the bottom, so that's a bigger fish right there. But all of this, that's a bunch of bait moving through. That one that bit me was just like how you described bit you, was, you know, more like a perch, real light.
Yep. Yeah, all of a sudden, let him swim with it a little bit. How you doing back there, Daryl?
Doing good.
See, look at, there's fish that are coming right up.
Isn't that my line?
No, that's not your line because the cone shoots straight down from the boat. If we had forward-facing sonar, then you would be seeing it. But this is all, you know, picture like a cone that just goes down. So underneath the boat, we're probably looking at, I don't know, a 10-foot, 12-foot circle, you know, as it goes down to the bottom right now.
Well, that would make sense why I caught those fish like real on short pitches then.
Right.
Where was yours out a little ways, or was
mine? Yeah, mine was out a little ways. But there's definitely fish that are out, you know, working on this break here.
Dude, that's got to be, that's my line.
No, that's not. See, there's the bait again.
Oh, that's a huge bait cloud.
Yeah. I don't know why you'd pick up the A-rig when all the fish are down at the bottom.
I'm gonna try swim bait now. I'm gonna try changing it up. Keep it cool.
Oh, look at all that bait down there.
Look at the bait. Fish right under him.
I don't know why you're not jigging spooning it, Daryl. Did he say do anything?
Huh?
Did he say or do anything?
Huh?
No. How come you're not jigging spooning it?
Oh!
Goby.
Oh.
Oh, a toad. Look at this.
That is a
National
toad.
Freshwater
Hall of Fame.
State record right here.
Could very well be.
Look at that. Whoa.
Do you want to weigh it?
They're so heavy I can't hold them.
Or hold it by 2 fingers, or weigh it by the tail.
All right, you guys. I will switch over to the jig and spoon just to appease you guys. Man, that was a big goal. Oops.
2 minutes.
Fish release penalty.
Yeah.
Are they actually a fish?
I
guess
so.
Technically they are. I wasn't even thinking. I lost my mind. But I did a great release job on the silver smallie.
It was. We're going to actually use that in the PWS to train people how to release fish.
I'm going to try the
rocks.
The technique here. I want to.
That's why
we're catching them a lot of smallies on the bottom. I want to see if I can catch them ripping it.
Is that a favorite run?
No, this is a Dio.
Ah.
I want to see what those PWS anglers know. Get a backlash, professional overrun.
Have you heard anything from Kyle today? He's fishing in the shipping canal, right? With Lance?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything recently.
Kyle's a stud out here.
Yeah, this is a heck of a backlash here. I got it out, it's just...
Getting the loose stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle, he's been fishing out here for quite some time. That boy, he knows what's going on. Daryl, you want to take this one?
Not feeling this.
Garbage. The gobe.
Nacho. Nacho Libre.
Nacho cheese. Here we go. Put it down a little bit. Let it get a little Gatorade.
That's the best compliment, actually, you can have.
There, get a little Gatorade on this hot missile bait and get back down there. It's just crazy how it's calmed down so much.
Yeah. Just think, you know, it's like tonight around 5. I mean, it'd be beautiful for a cruise out here. Have you ever had a chance to like really run the bay?
No.
It is amazing. Scenery. Oh.
Drake.
I want to know what has been the fans' favorite part or moment of either the guided life,
something new,
or head-to-head, PWS.
Oof, good question.
You know, what has been the fans' #1 moment from the guided life and or PWS head-to-head?
Well, I'll monitor the comments here to see if anybody has any thoughts.
You know what's crazy is the forecast came true.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fan club, Daryl. Everybody's cheering for you, wanting you to stick one.
Was that my mom? Well, I did have the first one, so.
You did?
Yeah,
that was the ultimate jinx right there.
You set the tone.
I set the tone.
I've been feeling some goby
Saw
bites
that?
too. All right, we got a couple of comments that we'll get to here. Okay, heavy on content. All right. So, we went to the comment page. Heather was saying, I think we lost it, right?
Right.
So Ronnie Rhodes is watching, and he says, first of all, what's up, Ronnie? What does he always say, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
So Ronnie says, you guys are on fire. Then Robert Claus says, heavy on the content. And then he also mentions that we should get together for Guided Life this fall. I totally agree. Let's reach out to each other for a walleye one. I think it'd be a lot of fun. And then Dylan Williams, in Dylan Williams fashion, comes back and he goes, Andy, it's stained because it's not as wet.
That makes sense. That does.
And then Robert also says, nice fish, Andy. Come on, Daryl, says Dylan, stick a pig. And then Dylan Williams is a big-time head-to-head fan, a super fan.
Yes.
Gave the old cheers emoji when we said scenery. Sherry says, we can't hardly hear Daryl's hints. Oh, that was 2 hours ago, so we're good. So yeah, we're kind of caught up on some of the comments. But those are good ones. I like that one. It's not as wet over here, so that's why the water
That's
is
right.
the water difference.
All right, Daryl, I got a question for you. What's the biggest lie you've ever told Sherry? and got away with.
That is so unfair. That is so unfair.
I'm gonna get a jigging spoon in the head over here.
Oh my God, that's a hilarious question.
I don't know. There were so many. I can't.
Can't just narrow it down to one.
Look at this. Always bite on everything.
That one's gonna have a headache.
How come you guys don't catch these things?
We're not fishing for them.
You know, that is a great question.
I still think I outweighed you all. I caught like 50 gobies.
Yeah, Daryl's up to like 40 pounds of gobies right now.
I am.
And he's catching them on a hunk of lead.
Look at this. Look at the bait coming through here.
So catch a darn fish out of it then. That's why they're not biting anymore.
Too much food.
What's the biggest lie you've ever told Heather?
I was good in bed.
Ooh. That's exactly what she told me.
Didn't even hesitate. There was no hesitation.
It's not the first time we've had that conversation.
Zero hesitation. Oh my God, that was awesome.
What's the biggest lie you told Molly?
Oh man, I can't say it.
Yeah. Well, come on, nobody's watching.
Oh!
No, I mean, no.
What a shot!
Like I'm just,
Oh!
I guess, got some sap, Daryl, for that.
Yeah, really?
Oh. Yeah, should I? What's the biggest total?
Come on, Matt.
What's the biggest lie I told Molly?
Yes.
I told Heather I was good in bed. And this show's derailed. We're done. Let's go. Let's cut it.
Oh.
Nah,
we might have to.
I have one, but it's not appropriate to say.
Well, give the PG
Well, it's very
version.
similar to what you're saying.
Are we talking size here or what?
Yeah.
Man, it's like being on the Bob and Tom show. What is up?
Back of my head hurts again.
I always set it up the other way though, like I don't say that it's giant. I always say that it's really small, so then they're not disappointed. You know, they're already like, what? Then you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, I
it's
guess
still
I can
small.
I can work with
It's
that.
still small, but it's not as small as I thought it was.
Did you ever have anyone hand you a little blue pill? Maybe this will help. This is a great ab workout.
Yeah.
My God, sir.
It's bad when they look at you and they go, oh, looks, it's an innie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, criminy. Is it 2 o'clock yet?
So what is it? What is the
That's
biggest
it.
one? Oh,
That's it. Oh, man.
Oh.
I'm sweating. My glasses are fogging up because I'm sweating.
Yeah. Daryl, what's the biggest lie you ever told Brian?
Brian? None. I never lied to Brian.
I guess that's it right there.
Right.
Where did these
That's
fish
why it's so hard to, you know, I haven't lied to my wife, so. I mean, I might have like years ago, but I don't remember because I was never like sober enough to remember if I lied to anybody.
What's the biggest lie that Heather's ever told you?
I'm still waiting to find out.
Do we want Travis to play this game?
Yeah.
Travis is shaking his head. No.
Travis, let us run the camera for a second.
Oh, man.
Oh.
We could. Oh. That's, on that note.
Now that everything is really uncomfortable. There's going to be a meeting when we get back to the ramp where the cameras are not on. And I think it's going to involve the three of us, a speakerphone, and a producer.
Oh, I love it. Daryl's comments like being on the Bob and Tom show. It's the guided life after hours. Could you see Aaron saying that in his voice? Well, boys, we got about 15 minutes to put her together.
Put me on some fish. There's no fish here.
So let's do this. Let's take one last break.
Every time I caught fish.
So let's go ahead and thank our sponsors one last time since it's 1:45. We'll come back after this break and then we'll wrap it up after that. So we're having a lot of fun out here on the bay, Green Bay. You gotta thank Andy.
We're gonna big motor move real quick.
While
just
we're
to
at break.
Yeah, on break while we're moving to another spot on this point.
Okay.
So not far at all.
But like I was saying, so as they get commercials ready, thanks Andy for bringing us out, Daryl for joining us
awesome.
along. It's been a blast today.
It has.
We will we'll thank our sponsors and then we'll be right back with some more of today's fun as we wrap up the day. So thanks again and be right back.
Do you guys price match? For the love of God, that's like the 15th time today. Matt, I need your help. Matt, I really need you guys to actually like get on a video right now and tell everybody about our price matching because this is like the 15th message I've gotten today about price matching. So please, for the love of God, make the video.
I don't understand it. I mean, day in, day out, nonstop. Phone calls, messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. Do you price match? Can you price match? These guys are having a sale. Those guys are having a sale. Price match this, price match that. We do price match here at The Real Shot. We will price match any of our competitors because we price match. I mean, we're talking price match. Seriously. All these amazing products and all you people care about is price match. We do price match, and that's all I'm gonna say. Get into The Real Shot, bring a competitor's ad, and we will price match. I'm out of here.
Stop into Sportamotive now and get that new Mercury outboard tracker or nitro fishing boat you've been wanting. We offer no haggle, no hassle pricing. Celebrating 36 years in business, we're Sportamotive, your authorized tracker boat dealer.
The Real Shot is Wisconsin's #1 independent outdoors pro shop that specializes in bass fishing gear and tackle. We've got all of the biggest and most sought after brands in bass fishing all under one roof. Our online shop has a massive catalog of some of the greatest bass products you'll need to find success on the water. We ship fast and nationwide, so head on over and see what we have to offer by visiting www.therealshot.com today.
The Real Shot. Sounds like we've got what you need.
This is the true story.
Of 32 anglers picked to fish for walleyes.
Travel across the country and have their tournament days streamed live.
To find out what happens when anglers stop using live bait.
Start throwing back dinks.
And start getting real. The Professional Walleye Series 2021.
Like my mom. She needs to get a job.
She's 93.
Yeah, so. I mean, There's a lot of jobs out there right now. She could get one.
Are they texting you when we were live? All right, we're back. All right, everybody. So I want to get to our comments here real quick. We just made a little move. So again, referring to our comments from before, your wife just has a bunch of laugh out loud faces. Robert Claus says, now that you've calmed down, you should run out to Larson's. Might give Daryl Christensen a chance to pop a walleye with the jigging spoon. Then Robert, shortly after that, says off the tracks. So obviously we've hit a point where we derailed, Andy.
You think?
Katie Rhodes says appropriate left this episode long ago. And your wife goes exactly.
Whose wife?
Andy's wife. So we appreciate the comments.
I want to give a shout out to Katie. She's awesome.
There we do it.
Katie, shout out. You're awesome. It's funny, I'm looking in the camera and I see Nacho Libre's reflection back at me. It's like, he's looking at me.
Well, you know, since you guys shared the biggest lie you ever told your wife, I guess I'll have to do it too. Man, this is going to be bad. Hey, Sherry, shut the computer off for a minute.
Earmuffs.
Actually, the biggest lie I ever told Sherry is, honey, I've never lied to you.
Oh, she's smart. She didn't buy it.
Oh, she's really smart.
Oh, man. Well, what do we end up with so far today? 5? 6? 3 right away with Daryl's. Andy, you caught 3 yourself, right?
Yep.
And I caught 2, so that's a lot. That's 8.
8? You heard that, folks. He said 3 with Daryl's. So I did catch an actual smallmouth today. A big one.
It was a big one. That was a tank. That
was
one,
a dead gum big one.
That one jumped right next to the boat
was.
as well. That was a huge fish.
Way bigger than the one that Travis was netting on the other side of the boat at the time.
I concur with that. Andy's got the award for the smallest fish today as well. His smallie was smallie.
The small smallie?
That small smallie over there.
Yeah, that was.
Small
Daryl
jug.
takes the cake for the most gobies.
Oh, yeah, hands down. I mean,
I've never seen so many gobies caught before. This dude's gonna jump in.
Is he?
I thought he was gonna jump in.
This is weird. I think the current.
yeah, it's weird.
It's switched.
Yeah.
Because now it's pushing. It's like pushing us out.
Okay.
Oh man, some crazy phlegm.
Yeah, without a doubt, this current's shifted.
It's just crazy how the wind has died down.
Right.
Like we all thought we were gonna die earlier today, and now we feel pretty good about life.
I felt confident.
You did a great job, Andy, keeping us out of harm's way. You didn't miss one?
Andy Cleveland, you need to teach this boy how to catch a small jaw. You know, I'm used to fishing them with live crawdads.
Oh, it just broke me off.
Did you have one?
Yeah.
You did have one. It was the same one.
Yeah.
Sure. It's my fish.
And I didn't take Andy's advice and retie it all.
Did he bite you off?
Yeah.
Bust you off? Yeah. Ouch.
Look at that. That looks like that's like that. It's shredded. See that? That's weird.
Yeah.
I actually think I might
crazy.
be able to catch this fish back.
You get some sharp stuff
It's
down
just
there.
weird how that line looks. Like it's not as flat. It's kind of like pointed. But I can feel it bite. Oh, all right. So you don't need the belly button for me, Travis. I'll show you all the goods in Andy's tackle box storage areas. So that fish that bit off that one was on. Oh, I'm busy. I can't grab the net.
I'm getting goby to death over here.
Oh, giant rock bass.
What?
Look at that.
What is that doing out here?
Look at that. That's a feeding bite. He hit top dead center.
I actually want to try something different.
That rock bass came out of 25 feet of water.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's he doing out here?
I bought this, and I've been excited to try it, and I think this is a good opportunity to try it in the waning moments. Making a mad dash, gear switch.
That was the fastest that smallmouth ever came out.
This boomerang tool, best line cutters ever.
Amen. I got one right under your water bottle.
I have it retracted, just this little travel box I got.
This is crazy. I have not touched a trolling motor, and we are like locked in one spot. As we got the waves, I mean, this current is really switching around and doing weird stuff.
No, which one is it in? Shoot, where's that little one? I wanted to try this thing. I wish I would have went to it earlier. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna try one and two of these. So this is a little missile jig. Hooked up with a Z-Man. It's a Z-Man bat wings. So I'm gonna try that. The other one I might try before is just a Z-Man little jig with a keeper on it, shroom with a skirt, and it's got that little crawl Z on it.
Look at that. Well, Matt, I'll join you.
What's that? You broke off too?
Broke one off.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
So
Well, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to motor us to a little different spot.
Trying it out for the first time. I think this
I
is
did not retie. My bad. That was a good bite too.
Was that?
Yeah, real good bite. Broke them off on a hook set.
That's where mine broke too.
It was the same fish.
Ooh, careful not. Here's the other thing that I've been wanting to try too. Right here, this is their rabbit's bait with their little Ned. That'd be a fun one to try. Daryl, you should tie this on. The little rabbit bait on that Ned.
Really? Think I'd get a bite on it?
Yeah, that's what Schneider uses.
No way.
Yeah.
No way, Jose. Alright. Since we're
fishing the tournament, gotta get her snipped here real quick.
Since we're winding down, I think I'm gonna just go goofy here with the bait for a bit. Or on something completely different. Freaking zebra mussels cut my line. Bad. Yeah, that line is really nicked from zebras. All right, what do we got here? Get this ready. All right. Look out now. Look at that. Don't that look good? I don't know what it's supposed to be. But
what'd you go with?
I'm going with a two-tone soft plastic that is not available in stores.
Not available in stores?
Well, it might be.
Huh. I'm curious.
Just be curious to see if fish actually smokes that.
Are you moving us?
How did we get so shallow?
I just spun us around and I'm gonna be holding in a little bit.
The gobies like it. Yeah, you see that? They like it.
All right. How quickly it went to 2 o'clock already.
Didn't it?
Yep.
That's when we're starting to have some fun.
Yep. All right, everybody, this is where we're gonna. Oh, I just said Daryl misses another goby.
That was not a gobe.
Another smallie.
Probably
All
a
right.
rock bass.
We're gonna wrap this one up. Thanks everybody for watching. It was a lot of fun. Thanks to Daryl again and
We got to get all of us on the front deck or
Andy.
something.
Yeah, all right.
Goby.
Daryl, you coming up?
I am.
I'm gonna cast this out, let her drift as we. Jeez.
It's all right. I got lots of them. They should be sponsored.
All right, here we go. So thanks everybody for watching again. Remember, if you wouldn't mind, like and share this, subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to be a little more disciplined with posting a lot more, but thanks guys.
Buddy, this has
Andy,
been so
awesome.
much fun.
Daryl. Head-to-head commentators,
you.
make sure you tune in for the next head-to-head event. It is coming up real quick. What's the dates on that? You guys remember it all?
23rd.
Go to h2hfishing.com.
It's actually August 23rd.
Yep.
And Matt and I will bring you all the live excitement.
Well, your show starts on the 20th.
Yeah, it starts on the Friday.
Yep, with your pregame show. So.
Yep.
All right, cool. Like I said, if you do us a favor, go ahead and follow our sponsors, The Real Shot. So much to them for bringing the live coverage. Thanks again to Sportamotive, keeping Andy's nitro rolling out, keeping him safe, keeping it on the water.
Goby.
Yeah, another goby. So, all right, everybody, have a great rest of your Friday. And
Thank
like
you, guys.
always, we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching.